Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make your last time. Hit that subscription button there as well, man. Talk this good boxing, MMA sports, parlays, predictions every single day. Not just today. This is the wake and bake. This is the morning after. This is the morning reaction. And you know it's Sunday. We also got to get up early on the Sunday to get our plays and our things together because everything start earlier on a Sunday, which I know how we do it. I'm gonna give y'all, my little boxing talk at the beginning, and then I'm gonna get to the money for the day, right? Because y'all know my saying, we can't make money off what we did yesterday, but we can make some bread for today, right? First things first, shout out my boy Stephen Shaw. Stephen Shaw, friend of the show. Stephen Shaw was on the Pro Box card yesterday. He was actually the co-main event on the Pro Box card yesterday. He fought Ecuadoria, and my boy Stephen Shaw got a first round knockout. First round knockout. The fight lasted every bit of 31 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, 30 seconds, something like that. Knocked him out in about 30 seconds, man. Shaw was coming out, if I'm not mistaken, two straight losses on top rank, right? And then he picked up two wins short there after that. And then Pro Box gave him the call. So this was like, his chance to show to reintroduce himself, you know what I mean, to the world and show what he got. And he delivered. Got the knockout in 30 seconds. Made a great effort. Made a great showing for himself. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, he'll be getting another Pro Box fight, pretty soon. And we see how guys, flip their Pro Box success into title success. You got Cardenas about to fight Monster anyway. You know what I mean? You had like three or four other guys come off Pro Box and get title shots. You had Lamar Roach have a Pro Box fight, and then he got a title shot against Devontae Tank Davis. Got Erickson Lubin that's about to go to Pro Box right now, right? He's due for a title shot. This is a title eliminator he's going to be fighting on Pro Box, right? So Pro Box is kind of like, the jumper cables, to some of these guys' career type deal. So when he, him getting that big win last night on their Pro Box card, that was major. If y'all haven't checked it out, I'm pretty sure, y'all are going to see it eventually. But man, y'all check that out. Beautiful knockout. Very well could be knockout of the year type of fight. Stephen Shaw last night, quick, straight to the point. He said he was gonna chop the tree down. And that's exactly what Stephen Shaw did last night, man. He chopped that goddamn tree down. It was a beautiful knockout. Go watch the highlight. Go watch the highlight. It's not going to last. No, it's not going to last long. You know what I mean? The fight was only about 30 seconds. Uh, my guy King D said Ray Ford is the dog. What weight class he in? What's good, Judah? Shout out my guy Judah. Ray Ford is in the 140-pound division now. No, Ray Ford is at 120. What's good, D Free? Ray Ford at 122, 126. If I'm not mistaken, Ray Ford is at 122. I got to see to make sure. I got to see to make sure. King Judah, but he just moved up. Right, what's good, D Free? Ray Ford just moved up, but yeah, he did look good. He found his weight class. That Nick Ball loss. Some people, I don't know how they. I don't know. Some people how they grade that, right? That Nick Ball loss. I feel like it was a close fight. He had 130. D Free. D Free just said he had 130. Yeah, so 120. So he moved up from 126. Yeah, so he's at 130 now. Yeah, so he at 130. Judah. But like I don't really, I don't really, hold that Nick Ball loss too far over his head, right? Because I understand the situation and what happened. He was already trying to move up, and then Turkey them came with a fight with enough money that he couldn't refuse, so he took the fight. You know what I mean? But it ain't no shame in losing to Nick Ball either, no matter what the reason or excuse or whatever you want to call it may have been. Nick Ball's a damn good fighter too. So one Nick Ball loss don't change your don't change, the fighter that you are, especially when it's some people that think you want to fight, right? Bruce Gas was good. Shout out my guy King Judah. Shout out my girl Jess Jazz. Shout out my girl Bruce Gas. And shout out my guy D Free. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, man. If y'all could hit that tap that thumbs up for your boy, let YouTube know that we live talking this good box. Yeah, 130. Yep, yep. Raymond Ford is at 130. Raymond Ford is at 130, right? So I digress. But yeah, he looked damn good, as well as he looked damn good as well last night. Pretty I won't say dominating. It was pretty dominating. He won every round. If you ask me, he won every round. Really wasn't, that close. He didn't get that knockout, right? But he's not a guy. He's not a guy who is, you would consider just a knockout puncher anyway, right? He's a puncher boxer, technical boxer kind of fighter. But he did look good as well. Domination from start to finish, right? Didn't hurt the guy too much. Didn't drop the guy, nothing like that. But he dominated him. He outboxed. He outclassed him. You know what I mean? He outclassed him. Yes, he did. He fought a veteran, Matthijs. Some people even had, Matthijs maybe upsetting Raymond Ford or giving him a bit of a battle. You know what I mean? Up there. And Raymond Ford made it look pretty easy. You know what I mean? He made it look pretty smooth, you know? So, yeah, Raymond Ford did this damn thing last night. I always been high on Raymond Ford. I always been high on Raymond Ford, still high on Raymond Ford. Some other people kind of got off the bandwagon, but I'm not about to throw you away for losing to a Nick Ball in a fight that some people think that that you won. But yeah, King Judah, Ray Ford did look damn good. Ray Ford did look damn good last night. He said, "Does he beat anybody in that? Does can he beat anybody in that division at 130? Man, he could fight all the top guys at 130, right? The Shaq Fosters, uh the Lamont Roaches, right? I think Raymond Ford ready for all those guys. Not saying I don't know if he will win. Yeah, yeah, I did. Yep, I was talking about Stephen Shaw. I was talking about Stephen Shaw before King Judah said something about Ray Ford. I got Big Shot Shaw in the title. Yeah, I was talking about him right before King Judah said something about Ray Ford. Yeah, man, go check that knockout out, dog. Y'all ain't check that knockout out with Stephen Shaw. Go check it out, bro. Go check it out. It ain't gonna take you long. Again, like I was saying, it's not gonna take you long. It's only about 30 seconds. It's only about 30 seconds. But yeah, He put Ekpajaria on his ass, man. It was some good fights last night, all around. It was some good fights last night, all around the table, all across the board. You know what I mean? Combat Sports won last night, from the boxing card to the UFC card. Pretty good. Like, the boxing card didn't have the most, spectacular names this week outside of Boots and whatnot, but it delivered. You know what I mean? Especially that Pro Box card. Pro Box always puts on a pretty good card. Yeah, the same thing I said, D Free. That's the exact same thing I said, man. That very well could have been knockout of the year, man. You know what I mean, Stephen Shaw? Yeah, they just Stephen Shaw, John D Free. Yeah, it really was. It really was, man. That was crazy. Like I was like, I was so proud of my guy. I was so proud of my guy. I had to hit my guy. I hit my guy up before the fight, and then once I saw him knock him out, I hit him up like right here on the live. I hit him up right here on the live. Left him a little voice memo. Yeah, bro, I was so proud of Shaw. Y'all should have heard me. Y'all should have heard me over here. Y'all should have heard me over here, man. That's exactly what I said, but that possibly was knockout of the goddamn year, man. That man went out there. He needed that too, right? Given the spot that he in his career. That was beautiful for Shaw, man. That was beautiful for Shaw. He said, my bad. I mean, I think he can beat anybody in that division. He fast as fuck. He shows glimpses of being as defensive as Shakur. Don't know how he lost to Nick Ball, but if he boxes, he can beat anybody, in my opinion. Judah, him and Nick, he was moving up right before they offered him the Nick Ball fight. And then when they offered him the Nick Ball fight, he originally said no because he can't make that division anymore. And then Turkey Al Sheik stepped in because Nick Ball is one of his guys. Turkey Al Sheik stepped in and he paid Raymond Ford amount of money that he couldn't deny. Right. So so Raymond Ford made the weight. He fought Nick Ball. He did pretty good, I think, but he didn't get the judges nod on the scorecard. You know what I mean? But he was getting ready to leave that division anyway, right? And they asked him to, finish this fight. And originally he did say no, but they upped the price on it, so he went ahead and did it. So it was time for him to get out that weight class. He stayed at that weight class one fight too long, and he lost his belt. You know what I mean? But that was kind of like, bro, basically, especially some people feeling like he might have won. He kind of just he sold his O without selling his O, right? They paid him a large amount of money to fight a fight. He went in there. Some people feel like he won and he didn't get the nod, right? So he basically sold his O without knowing, pretty much. That's what I feel like. Because I don't think, that Nick Ball fight is enough for people to get off him. But, shit happens. It's boxing. He said Bruce Gass said pro box should be let me put that up there. Bruce Gass said Pro Box should be on the Friday during the week. Yeah, I think Pro Box should have like 2 cards a week, maybe Tuesday and the Friday. Yep, that'd be perfect. They normally do it during the week. They normally do it during the week, Bruce Gass. This actually was like their first Saturday show of the year, if I'm not mistaken. They jump was basically like I think this was their first. I think this was their first Saturday card. I could be wrong, but they normally do it like on Fridays or they do it on the Wednesday. They'll do it on the Wednesday or something like that. You know what I mean? But they normally do it during the week, which is why I like Pro Box. But this week it was cool though. It was solid because we only had that Jerome Boost Ennis, card going on. So it was pretty cool, man. We got. I mean, I was I was ecstatic last night. I got to watch UFC. I got to watch Pro Box boxing, and I got to watch the Zone all at once, all at the same time. All major fights. You know what I mean? All fights highly interesting. He said the last 2 shows were on a Saturday. I feel like I feel like I feel like the one last week was a Thursday or something, wasn't it? I feel like they last show was like last Thursday or something, or like last Friday. It might have been a Saturday. Might have been a Saturday. But they normally do it like during the week, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. But yeah, that would be, for us, suffice to keep us, keep our schedule filled. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But they normally do that. They normally do that though. But they will have, some Saturday cards. I ain't tripping, man. They could, Bruce Gaines, I wouldn't care what day they did it, right? But yeah, on those slower days, to give us some balance. I get what you're saying. Rutschman, Rutschman home run. Rutschman home run night. I'm thinking. D Free said I was supposed to be at the fight 5 miles away from my house, but I had to work. You talking about Jerome Boots in this fight? Which fight you talking about, D Free? Which fight you talking about? You talking about Jerome Joint? Or you talking about Stephen Shaw? But yeah, man. So this Raymond Ford, man, we talked about Stephen Shaw. Anything else good? Anything? One too many big just the Shaw fight. Yeah, I wish I could have seen that in person. I wish I could have seen that in person too. You know what I mean? One too many, major fights going on for my UFC people. Volkanovski won. He beat Diego Lopez. Dominique Reyes knocked out Kopylov in the first round. Patty Pimblett beat Michael Chandler, beat the shit out of him. Michael Chandler stopped him. Patty might be the real deal. He also got into it with Kobe Covington after the fight. Uh, Sean Wilson got stopped, and I think it was a terrible stoppage, but Sean Wilson got stopped. Um, yeah, pretty much just the major news from the UFC card. Patty Pimblett is real. Volkanovski ain't done. Sean Wilson's winning streak came to an end. Dominique Reyes, the guy that had that controversial decision with John Jones. He's back. He's on like a 4-fight win streak, been knocking guys the fuck out, right? He's back. But let's get to the main thing, right? Because after that, I'm gonna start gambling. I'm finna start gambling. The NBA started 12. The MLB started 12, right? So we gonna make our NBA MLB picks. So let's go ahead and talk about this Jerome Boots Ennis thing real quick, man. So Jerome Boots Ennis stepped into the ring with Jerome Boots Ennis stepped into the ring with Imantas Stanionis last night. This was a one versus number two. No, a one versus two for for the WBA in the IBF championship, right in the 147-pound division. Bud Crawford is no longer in the 147-pound division, right? Him and Errol Spence were the lineal fighters in that division. Bud beat Errol Spence and became the lineal champion. Bud has since then moved up a division, right? So the number one and number two ranked fighters in the division last night, uh, up until last night, right, were Jerome Boots Ennis and Imantas Stenhonis. So I'm not really pretty much Boots did what I thought he would do, right? But the feel around this fight, and I was saying this, right? I'm not really sure if people understood why I was saying this or what was my reason behind saying it, but I was saying this the whole time. People was coming telling me, all week long, man, Boots might lose. Stenonis might get him. Boots take punches, Boots get hit. You know what I mean? Boots get hit a lot. Stenonis gonna be, it's people who really had Boots losing this fight to Stenonis. And I ain't got no problem with that because on paper, it is a 50-50 fight. On paper, before the fight starts, before they get into the ring, right? It is a 50-50 fight. It is. So by me saying this, I don't want to make it sound like that, I'm saying anything crazy, but Boots pretty much did what me expected him to do last night, right? Dominating fashion. Dominating fashion. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried, you know, will Boots be able to handle this test? But as the week went on and he got closer to the fight, seeing Boots, mannerism and seeing Boots' energy and his feel around and leading up to the fight, it made me more comfortable in everything that was going on. Made me more comfortable in everything that was going on because I saw something on Boost's face, you know what I mean, those press conferences and those weigh in, and it was like supreme confidence. And Boost is already a ultra confident guy, you know what I mean, to begin with anyway. But I saw like supreme confidence on Boost's face leading up into this fight, you know what I mean. So as he got closer to the fight, I was starting to feel more and more like, yeah, man, Boost is going to get this win. I think he got style on him. I told a lot of people that. I told a lot of people that like the day of that morning, waking up yesterday morning. I said, man, I think Boots gonna style him. You know what I mean? I had the fight going over and I had Boots on the points, but I said Boots could knock him out in 7 through 12. He knocked him out in the six. Lucky for me, I did end up playing, a single play, a single bet on Jerome Boots Ennis for the knockout at plus 125. So I ended up salvaging my day. You know what I mean? With that. But Boots knocked Imantas Stenhonis out. I had most people, it was a lot of people picking Stenhonis to win, right? But most people was thinking Boots may win on points. At the last minute, I switched my pick to knockout because, like I said in my video, if you go back and listen to my video, the way that you beat Boots, especially for a guy like Stanionis, giving up the size and the reach and like that, you're going to have to go through that fire, right? And you got to ask yourself, is are what's the knowness? You had to ask yourself, what's the knowness capable of walking through the Boots fire to land his own shots and damage? And I said in my video, I thought Stanonis would lose because you're gonna have to take some in order to get what you got to Boots, right? But the thing with that is Boots is a power puncher himself. His accuracy, his speed, his precision makes his power so deadly. You know what I mean? You could almost like he didn't necessarily stop Stanonis with one shot last night, but he really broke him down systematically. But he does have power because he was able to break him down still in the first half of that fight. Amongst the known is a guy who's never been stopped, a guy who we have hardly seen be hurt. You had people questioning Jerome Boots in his chin and heart and will going into the how he gonna react when somebody hit him. There you had people say, How is Boost going to react when somebody hit him? And then you'll have Boost say, well, have people say, well, Boost get hit a lot, right? So people will lie to you and tell you the truth at the same time. So I had already seen Jerome Boost in this take some shots, and I was already at the understanding that Amontes Stenonis was not strong enough. He's not a powerful enough puncher to really hurt Boots like he needs to. You know what I mean? Now it is true that Boots was bringing a lot of guys from 140 up to 147, making them fight those guys. And some people feel like, well, that was the reason. Some people feel like that was the reason. You know what I mean? He was knocking guys out, or that's the reason that his defense didn't get questioned or whatnot. But he showed you against a natural 147 pounder, against a natural 147 pounder. Because everybody today that's saying something different. I guarantee you before it came out their mouth, Booth had never fought a 147 pounder. This fight was gonna be close, right? Now we all know in hindsight, a lot of people not gonna stand on, a lot of people not gonna stand on everything that was saying beforehand. Cause I didn't hear a soul, right? I was the closest thing to saying my Booth go, just kick his ass, right? I was the closest, and I didn't necessarily come out and say, yeah, Boots go kick his ass. Right. I didn't come out. I said Boots is gonna win. Right. He's probably going to kick his ass. But you still have to see it before you could, you still have to see it, right, in order for it to be true, right? But nobody told me, nobody near me, nobody around me could tell me that they had Jerome Boots in his dominating Stanionis like he did. Dominate him. I didn't hear nobody said that to me. Now I don't know what you might have whispered, somewhere else, but I just want people to keep that same energy. You know what I mean? I want people to keep that same energy they had before the fight, after the fight. Keep that same energy before the fight, after the fight. I said in my video, I said, bro, if Boost go out here and he stop his ass early, most people just gonna say, well, Shinonis want nothing anyway, or that was easy. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But beforehand, in hindsight, everybody is a genius. You know what I mean? But beforehand, nobody had him walking through that, man. Nobody had Stanionis getting stopped in 6 rounds. You know what I mean? Nobody at 140, nobody at 154. I mean, nobody that I knew had him stopping Stanionis in 6 rounds. He just, so if he moves to 154, is he ducking Junior, because they keep saying Junior ducking Boots. Boots never said he's moving up. Like, bro, I really don't even like having that Jerome Boots in his move up conversation, because that man never said that. That man has said from the beginning, bro, he's gonna be at 47. You know, he wanted to get the unification at 47. So I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining, you know, imaginary shit. I'm not entertaining imaginary. I want Boost to get undisputed at 47. I'm not trying to move him out of his division or nothing like that. Because beforehand, niggas was saying that this dude was gonna beat him. Now everybody want him to move up a division because nobody can beat him. Man, I hate that shit, man. I hate shit like that, bro. Now he good where he at. He go stay there. He go get 47 undisputed. Him and Brian Norman. Him and Brian Norman go figure it out. They go figure it out. You know what I mean? And they go make a fight happen. Ain't number 2 belts left. What he going up for? You know what I mean? See, my guy Desmond, my guy my guy Desmond just basically came in here. My guy Desmond just basically came in here and said, Boots got to hurry up and get them belts at 47 because ain't no real comp for me. So everything Boots. So now the narrative, and I knew this was gonna happen, right? So now the narrative is, right. It don't matter. He now the narrative is he can beat everybody at 47, right? At first the narrative was he can't beat Stanionis. Stanionis gonna be the real, right? Now the narrative is, oh, it don't matter what you do at 47 now. Now the real smoke is at 54. My guy Pop last night was saying ain't even no smoke at 54. He needs to go up to 160. You get what I'm saying? But how about today, bro? Everybody just give that man his credit. Everybody just give that man his flowers. Because no, I didn't hear a soul. I didn't hear a soul say, he was gonna dominate that man like he dominated. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna move him on yet. I ain't finna try to move him on yet. I'm gonna give him his credit for what he did last night. Because he just beat the second best guy at the 147-pound division. And now you're gonna have people say, Oh, that shit don't matter. It's easy. It ain't no comp. Now it ain't no comp at 47. You know what I mean? Now it ain't no comp at 47. That's crazy. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, DP. And they tried to fight once before. Fight Brian Norman before you leave that division. You know what I mean? Go on get your undisputed, my guy. Go on get your undisputed. The problem with that is you got Mario Barrios. That's who we need to be putting the pressure on. We trying to move Boots out of a division. Mario Barrios need to be strapping up, putting his chin strap on. You know what I mean? Trying to fight one of these champs. You know what I mean? Brian Norman got the strap. Boots got the strap. If Boots and Brian Norman can make the fight happen, I hope they make the fight happen. You know what I mean? But Mario Barrios is going to have to bust a move. You know what I mean? That's who ass we need to be on. Not trying to diminish what Boots doing right now. Oh well, Boots gonna beat. Nah, bro. Man, nobody. I don't know a soul who had Boots dominating that dude like he dominated him last night. You know what I mean? Boots is the best guy at 147. Boots is the best guy at 147. He just beat the second best guy at 147. He just beat the second best guy at 147. You know what I mean? Get that man his props, man. Get that man his flowers. Because if he had lost, y'all would have been up here killing him. A lot of people was actually waiting on that nigga to lose so they could kill him. A lot of people was hoping this. A lot of these niggas didn't even. I don't think a lot of these niggas even really believed that Stanley was gonna beat Boots. They was just hoping that Stanley can beat Boots. Now the problem is right. Everybody didn't fake built Stanley up. He did lost. And now reality hit you that, well, I don't think he was that good anyway. Now reality hit you that I don't think he was that good. Now that's the same dude before the fight happened, bro. Boots just undressed his ass. That's what happens sometimes, bro, when you get up with the elites of the elite. Boots is in the elite of the elite. Don't mean Stenonis ain't good. Just that mean Boots is in the elite of the elite. And I'm gonna give him his credit. He's just do. Now I'm gonna give him his credit and give him his just do. I ain't gonna try to push this man on nobody. Well, yeah, he gonna beat it because it ain't no comp. Man, my guy Desmond just literally said it ain't no comp at 47. Bro. Come on, man. He said Brian Bourne give him a good fight, but he's still gonna lose 154. Really, right? So, and if you ask my guy Pop, right? Pop said it ain't not really no comp at 154. You got Fundora, him up there. Y'all think he can't beat up Fundora? Y'all think he can't beat up Fundora? Boots is in this situation, bro. Boots. The Boots hype has always been good. Boots is in a situation right now where he's Boots against Boots. If we being real, can't nobody fucking beat Boots from 147 up until 160. Don't give a fuck where he go. The real comp. It ain't no comp him for 140, 154 either, because he gonna beat their ass too. He gonna beat them folks ass at 62 if we just being real. That's how I know. Like, no matter what he do, we just gonna keep moving the goalposts on Jerome. So instead of me constantly keep moving the goalposts on Jerron, I'm gonna give Jerron his motherfucking flowers. You know what I mean? Because he gonna do that to anybody, which is what I was trying to tell y'all from the beginning. He's the guy who got a shot to beat him. The guy who got a shot to beat him is fucking Brian Norman Jr. at 147. Do I think Brian Norman Jr. beat him right now? No. But I do think Brian Norman Jr. has the best shot. Brian Norman Jr. is the fight that I want to see. Brian Norman Jr. versus Boots is the fight to be made at 147. I think, like my guy DP said, Brian Norman Jr. versus Boots will be the fight between the two best guys at 147. I think Boots is the best guy at 147. I think Brian Norman is the second best guy at 147. Would I like it to be? Would I like it to be for Undisputed to make that fight way bigger for the community? Hell yeah, I would. Yes, I would. Shaq Girl was good. Yes, I would. I do want that fight to be for Undisputed. That's why I feel like the powers that be, instead of us killing Boots, instead of us saying, well, Boots, I can't nobody down there, and there ain't no competition for you down there. You gonna beat everybody down there, move up. Instead of saying that, how about we actually put some pressure on Mario Barrios to make a fight with one of these champions at this division who's been sitting on his butt the longest, just sitting around doing nothing. Boots and Brian Norman were actually about to fight, right? Boots Ennis them sent 3 contracts to Brian Norman and his team, and Brian Norman and his team said no to all 3 contracts. You get what I'm saying? So that is the fight that I want to see, right? That is the fight that I want to see. But I'm not. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not finna sit here and be like, well, it ain't no comp there because it is some comp there. I'm not gonna do Jerome Boots like, especially not after everybody was doubting him yesterday, and now we get here, and he go beat everybody. Right? I feel like he was gonna beat everybody before yesterday. I didn't need to see yesterday to feel like that Jerome Booth in his beats everybody in the division. I already knew that. Right? I already knew that. I already knew that. I think Brian Norman has the best shot. And I think when he go up to 54, those guys not gonna be able to fuck with him either. Who gonna beat him at 54? Tim Zoo? Who gonna beat him at 54? Uh fucking Fundora. One of those dudes beat him. Marshall, what's the dude name that just beat Tim Zoo? Marshall Zulev. Marshall Zulev not beating no fucking Jerome Booth in it. Marshall Bulev gonna have Erickson Lupin problems in just a minute. Erickson Lupin about to get him one of them shots. You know what I mean? At 154. The guy that just beat Tim Zoo, he about to run into Erickson Lupin. And he ain't gonna be able to outbox Erickson Lupin like that. I would love for Erickson Lupin to get up there and get one of them straps because I know Booth and Erickson Lupin will throw down. That's a fight that I would love to see at 154. I would say Sebastian Telfair. Sebastian Fundora, right? Jerome Booth in it, of course. Marjulev, of course. What's the other champ name? What's the other champ name up there at 154? You know what I mean? I would love to see all that, but right now, I want Boost to get this undisputed at 147 because I ain't gonna even say clear. Well, I am gonna say it's clear, right? I am gonna say it's clear because right now it's clear that Jerome Boost is the best guy at 147. So I want to see him actually get a chance to prove it. We can say, well, he could beat these guys, but I still want to see him do it. In the perfect world, right? In the perfect world, Mario Barrios will fight Brad Norman Jr. and the winner of that fight will fight Jerome Booth Ennis for undisputed because I do feel like that Brad Norman and Booth are the best guys in that division. I feel like as a boxing fan, as fans of boxing, we win if we could get that Norman and Boots for undisputed. That's why I'm not even so upset about the fight not happening yet. If we could get the fight, right? But I'm not upset about the But I'm not upset about the fight not happening yet because deep down I do want it to be for undisputed. But then you got all these guys who's telling Boots that, hey, you too big, you need to move up. You got guys telling Boots now, it ain't no competition down there. You need to move up. You know what I mean? And then he gonna go up there, he gonna move up, he gonna do the same thing, and y'all gonna tell him to do some more crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? Now that man need to keep doing exactly what he been doing because everybody who's telling him what he need to do didn't even pick him to win this goddamn fight. Everybody who's telling him what he needs to do are the guys that thought he would lose. Everybody is telling him oh man, Boots should do this, Boots should do that. Ain't nobody down there. Pretty much all them niggas had him losing or had he been a tough fight. Everybody, all those, he get hit too much people. All those, he ain't never fought a real 47-pound people. All those, you know, he don't really hit that. He did not carry now. You know what I mean? Styles make fights. You know what I mean? I was saying for the longest, man, the only person he did knock out is Karen, right? And that's because the way they Karen fights. It's the way that Karen fights, style make fights. Nobody else is going to fight him pretty much the way that Karen fought him. Nobody's going to be doing that much fucking running. People love to talk about Shakur. Right now, that running he be doing, Karen most definitely did. Karen ran. Karen be running. He ran from Boots. That's what running looks like. You know what I mean? Nobody else is gonna be fighting like that. Ain't nobody else is gonna be fighting that man like that. You know what I mean? Nobody else is gonna be doing all that goddamn circling and moving around. Most people go get their ass knocked out. Like I was saying, man, if you take away Karen, you take away them two Karen fights, everybody else ass went to bed. I thought it would be tough, but he definitely proved me wrong. Shay, if you take away those two Karen fights, everybody else went to bed. Boots pretty much, man. Boots put everybody to bed except people who don't want to engage, like Karen. It's hard to fight somebody that don't want to fight you back. It's hard to punch somebody that's running from you. It's hard to punch somebody that's fleeing from you. Karen fought Jerome Boots Ennis like you fight the real big nigga on the street. Right? I'm gonna just keep hitting these circles until he get tired. And Boots ain't really a big nigga, so he's not going to get tired. So Kevin just ran around in circles all motherfucking day. I'm running around in circles all motherfucking day. He stood in the same spot for like 2 seconds in that second fight, and people swear he stood in front of Boots. Man, anybody who plan on coming in there trying to walk through Boots or stand in front of Boots, go get knocked the fuck out. And I thought it would be later. He got to the six. I said 7 through 12. He got to the 6. I did end up putting a knockout by itself, which kind of saved my goddamn night. And I'm glad I actually listened to myself and threw a little something on Boots KO. You know what I mean? Just KO, not 7 through 12, just KO. You know what I mean? Because he put that man ass out of there before 7 through 12. I would have been pissed. But he said that beforehand. Boots said, don't go get no popcorn. He said, don't go to the store. Don't go get no popcorn. Don't go get nothing to drink. Don't blink. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be early. And he got his ass out of there in the first 6. Now, that man put on. And I'm gonna be the first dude today. I'm going to be the first dude this morning. I'm going to be the first person around this motherfucker to tell you that, you know, he did his damn thing. I asked the question, who's the best at 147? And my guy Desmond came in here and told me that it ain't no company at 47. Now, I hate that, bro. I knew we was going to do that to Gerard. We was going to put all these expectations on him and pressures on him. And then when he answered the bell, we going to say, well, everybody suck anyway. Now everybody suck. Man, don't be one of those guys, bro. Don't be one of those guys, man. Give him the same credit you would have gave him for winning, you would have gave him for losing. Because everybody would have been over here grandstanding for months. I'm just talking about, I knew how right they was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody would have been over here grandstanding. Everybody would have been over here grandstanding. Yeah, man, Jay Gill. Nah, for real, Jay Gill. Nah, for real. Everybody would have been over here grandstand on how much of a hype job Boost was and how much he ain't and all that shit if he had a loss. Now, give man the same credit you would give him if he would have took that motherfucking L. It's the Boost era. You gotta respect it. It's the Boost era, man. You got to respect it. It is what it is. That's the best 147 pounder walking around this bitch right now. That's the new Errol Spence. That's the new Terrence Crawford. That's the new Floyd Mayweather. That's the new fucking Keith Thurman. That's the new Manny Pacquiao. It's him. It's that guy. It's that guy running them rainbow goddamn uniforms. It's that guy that knocked out 28 out of 31 motherfuckers. It's that guy who just put a lot of people's great white hope in the goddamn bed. You know what I mean? Put them to sleep. Tuck them in. Tuck them in. Hey, he just tucked them in. You know what I'm saying? Tucked them in real smooth, like real proper, like. You know what I mean? It made it look easy. Let's give that man some credit for doing that, man. That man never ducked no smoke. You ain't never heard about him going the other way on nobody. You never heard about him moving the wrong way, moving foul. This man moved like a champ. He done everything he's supposed to do. Everybody was killing him beforehand about what he ain't gonna do, about he ain't this. He fight little dudes and all that. Man, get that man his flowers. Get that man his flowers today. Have that same energy. Now again, what most people gonna do, I already know. I said this beforehand. That's why when I see it, I'm gonna shut it down. That's why when I see it, I'm gonna shut it down. I said, watch. Now everybody talking about how close of a fight this gonna be or might be. I said, watch when Boots knock his ass out. People gonna come back and say that Stanonis won shit. People gonna come back and say that it ain't no competition. People gonna come back and say that it's easy for him. Right? Now what people saying is now, and the reason that I like to kill this shit before it gets started is because now the expectations you're putting on him, you're setting out 2-3 year expectations. Well, he ain't gonna have no competition until he move up. So now you understand, bro, I don't gotta give you no credit if you win for 2 years until you move up. But if he lose, you damn sure gonna come in here and kill him. You ain't gonna say, well, he was weight trained, he was at that smaller weight class. So I'm not now if he lose at 147 pounds, you go kill him. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear it. It is competition, right? Boots just the best. He's the best of the competition. He is the competition. He's the standard. Stanionis is competition, right? So there's no comp shit. I don't like that. I don't like it. Ain't no comp. Stanionis was all the comp in the world before he just got his goddamn lights turned out, before he got his goddamn button pushed, before he got his goddamn TV turned off, before he met his maker, before he went to the great above, before he started pushing daisies. He was just he was just come. He's literally the number 2 ranked 147-pound guy in that goddamn division, man. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. It ain't nobody at 47. It ain't nobody here. It ain't nobody. If you looking for somebody, let me tell you this right now. If you're looking for somebody to beat him, it ain't gonna happen. It's not going to happen. So if that's what you're looking for, right? If you gonna say that, if you gonna say that ain't nobody good until he lose, right? It ain't gonna happen. You got a long time before they even start to happen. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for somebody to beat him, it's not gonna fucking happen. So you might as well just give him. You might as well just give him his credit. You might as well just give him his credit while you're here, right? It don't matter what weight class. He's not losing in no weight class he go to. But what people trying to do is they trying to make the goal so far away, so unbelievably fictional, they can still kill him regardless. You know, that's what they trying to do. They trying to make the goal so unrealistic that so they can continue to kill him. Well, bro, I'm not gonna give you respect until you fight somebody at 160. I'm not gonna give you respect until you go to 154 because can't nobody beat you, bro. It wasn't y'all weren't saying that shit all week. Y'all weren't saying that shit yesterday. You know, if you sitting there waiting, if you waiting for somebody to beat this dude, it's not gonna happen. So you might as well just give him his love now. Nobody's going to beat him from 147 to 160. Brian Norman has the best shot. Brian Norman has a shot. Maybe Carlos Adames has a shot. You know, Fedora will make it interesting. None of those guys gonna beat him. None of those guys are going to beat him, bro. All those guys can make it interesting. All those guys can make it look good. None of those guys gonna beat him. It's him. It's Boots. It's him. He the one. That dude. That dude from Philly. That dude from Philly. Right? That dude that got on the pink, the dude that got on the pink goddamn pants. The pink pants with the purple shirt and the yellow highlighter gloves. Right? That nigga. That dude the one right there. From Philly. Where you from? North Philly? West Philly? Don't matter. But that dude from Philly, he's the one. And we might as well just accept it. Accept it, learn to love it. Accept it, like it, learn to love it, hate it, don't matter. Jerome Boots in this for the win. But look, what we finna do now is I already dropped the link. Anybody come up here. I've been talking boxing 46 minutes. I got y'all my thing, got y'all my rundown. I'm about to run to this goddamn store, give me some roll-ups. I'm about to roll up. I'm about to make my bets. If y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. If y'all don't, um, you know, I'm about to make my bets. I'm gonna bring this camera up, roll up, and we about to get to the money. You know what I mean? If you bet with me yesterday, Jerome Boots Ennis messed up everybody's shit because because he got a knockout in the 6th round and not the 7th. So if you bet with me yesterday, we lost it because Jerome Boots Ennis got an early knockout, right? So I'm gonna put us in, some shit today. I got I think Ali Ruxman go yard early, right? We got a lot of NBA today, so we about to sit here. We about to set up this NBA joint MLB, and we gonna keep talking boxing. Right? We gonna keep talking boxing because I'm sure I'm gonna have people roll in and fall in. Jizzle ain't got her yet. Jizzle gonna come here with that crazy shit. You know what I mean? So he said he caught that boy. Said he caught Boots. Boots hands dropped. Then Boots turned up. She said, I still think Stanones is a bad boy. Just Boots is a whole lot better. Yes, man. Boots beats everybody. Boots beats everybody up from 147 all the way up until 160 pounds, bro. And I really firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. He beats everybody from 147 up until 160. I'm not saying he does it easy. I'm not saying he make it look easy. But I do think that Boots is a generational type of talent. I think Boots has a generational type of fighting style. I think Boots has a generational type of aura about him. I think Boots can be one of those ones. I think Boots could be the next face of boxing, the next Canelo, the next Floyd Mayweather, the next Errol Spence, the next, Tank Day. One of those guys. Boots is of that ilk. He's of that. He's of that mold. You know what I mean? He got it. It's him. It's that guy. It's that guy from Philly. It's that guy from Philly, y'all. But y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let you know they were live. I'm about to literally go to the store right down the street. I'm gonna be 4 minutes. Go down there, come back, roll up and whatnot. I'm still off my hype from yesterday, man. Him. It's that guy. It's that guy. It's that guy. And Stanionis is a good fighter, Shay. Stanionis is a good fighter, Shay. It's just that Boots is just the fighter. He's the fighter. How many knockouts? How many knockouts they get? 34-0. How many knockouts? 31. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, man, he is, man. He's generational, bro. He's generational. I think, and honestly, right, him being generational, right? Like, yeah, this ain't nothing that him being generational, like this ain't nothing new, right? It's always been these conversations, right? It's always him being generational. This ain't nothing new, right, man? This it's always been these conversations, about Boots and is the hype real? Is he one of them guys? Man, he always been a question about him, right? Is he them? Is he different? I think last night he answered it. You know, I think last night he answered it. I think last was good, Connor Loco. I think last night he answered it, bro. Right? Now am I wrong? Hear me out. As a boxing fan, has it in your circles, right? Whatever circle you be in, hadn't it always been a question that is I'm trying to get the light out your face. I do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah, it's always been that question, right? Is this dude real? Like the eye test, the eye test, the eye test, the eye test, right? It's always been that eye test question when it came to Jerome Booth in, right? I think last night, I think last night we got a real answer with that eye test. So see what you mean. Since Booth has came out, you have some people who crowned him extra early. You had some people who had their doubts all the way through, right? I think last night we all could meet somewhere in the middle at this point after last night, right? We all can meet somewhere in the middle when it gets to Jerome Booth Ennis. He said, I'm on an island by myself for the long because Booth has been on number one pound for pound list for the last 3 years. Shout out my guy, Cunning Loco, right? Shout out my guy, Cunning Loco. Cunning Loco, I will say this. You are absolutely right about that. You have had Boots. You had Boots number one on your pound for pound list, even when I've had, different people on mine, right? You had Boots up there for a long time, just off the eye test, right, Cunning Loco? What I'm saying last night, what I'm saying now, Cunning Loco, after last night, Cunning Loco, if you still question them, it's something inside of you because after last night, it's no longer a eye test. After last night, it's proven. He has proven to be what we had the question about him being up until this point in his career. So, see what you mean. When he first came out with the flash and the hype, the question was, is this real or is it just his level of competition? Right? Even before last night, you could say, well, he beat Lipinets, who's a good fighter. He was too small. He beat Lipinets, and it was somebody else who he beat. He beat Lipinets. It was one more guy with a nice little name. He beat Delorme. He beat Delorme, right? He's too small. He beat Lipinets. He's too small. Uh, right? His biggest names, it was always like a caveat with it. But after last night, Stanionis being the number two welterweight, Stanionis being a natural welterweight, this fight being for the lineal. Yeah, Villa. Yeah, Villa. This fight, that's the name I was trying to say. Right. Villa just not good. Right. He beat Karen. He barely beat Karen. Karen got there 2 times, right? So the question had always been, is it real? Is it his competition level or is it really him? Well, I think after last night, that question is answered. You know what I mean? Like as far as say, I want to see Boots tested. Like people say, I want to see Boots hurt. I want to see Boots get hit and get hurt. Well, guess what happened last night, y'all? I found out 2 things. Boots did get tested, right? And Boots answered a lot of the questions we had for that test. So, see what you mean. Well, hear me out. The question was, can Boots take a hit and keep marching? He has shown that he could take a hit and keep marching, but it has been against lesser competition, right? Or it's been against smaller opposition. That's all I did. It's been against lesser competition, right? Or smaller opposition. Well, last night, guess what he did? He checked both those boxes off, right? Because Stanionis isn't lesser competition, nor is he a smaller opposition. Now, he did end up being smaller than Boots, right? But I mean, a smaller opposition, as in coming up from 140. He's a natural 147 guy, solid guy. So a lot of those questions that we had, can he take a punch from a real 47 pounder, right? Can he get hit and keep bouncing? Can he beat a real fighter? Can he beat a guy that's on his level? when he steps up his level of competition, is the power going to carry? Well, Karen got out of there. Karen ran the whole goddamn fight. Karen ran the whole goddamn fight. You know what I mean? You know, Karen ran that whole goddamn fight. It's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat this Boost dude. My life trigger. It's gonna be hard to beat this Jerron Boost Ennis dude because he got the size, he got the range, he got the skill, he got the power. I don't, man, I really don't see. I really don't see. Because off topic, did you see big? I just said, now that's not off topic. That's on topic, my G. That's on topic, my G. I talked about Big Shot first. Yes, I did. Let's knock it out of the year. Let's knock it out of the year, bro. Let's knock it out of the year, bro. Come on, let's knock it out of the year right now. Y'all know I had Big Shot on my show, man. So y'all know I was hype about Big Shot, man. Y'all know I was hype about that Big Shot knockout. I had Big Shot on my show. Fuck with Big Shot tough. I'm glad that he bounced back like that, especially with that big spot that he had. But yes, I did, bro. Knock it out of the year, bro. Knock it out of the year, bro. Yes, I did. That's on topic. On topic, my bro. Yes, I did see the knockout of the year. If y'all ain't checked out the knockout of the year, go check out the knockout of the year, man. Stephen Shaw, Ecuadoria, put his ass in the dirt. I most definitely did check it out, my brother. I still believe that he can become champ. I hope so, bro. I really do. You right though. Me too. You right though. You right, bro. Because when dude really focused, when dude really locked in, he's special. But it's our grandson. But it's our grandson. He's special, man. When he locked in, that dude is special. Last night proved it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, since we talking about it, I had him by knockout, right? I was a little nervous in that fight. I was like, man, I hope Shaw come here and do his thing. Cause it's a personal relationship with Shaw. My Shaw looked great, dominated. I got Shaw up here for a reason. Y'all see my title? Who's the best at 147? Boost height has always been real. And Big Shot Shaw. Literally. Big Shot Shaw. Literally, dog. Literally Big Shot Shaw. That's why his name is Big Shot. You feel me? Y'all don't feel me, man. Y'all don't feel me. I'm finna bring y'all up on this laptop, though, so we can get to making these bets. In this world. Finna bring y'all up on this laptop, man, so we could make these bets. Y'all hit that drums up for you, boy. Yeah, Shot had me hype, man. Big Shot KO. For sure. Through the door. He said he was gonna chop that tree down last night. That's most definitely what he did. He said he was chopping that tree down last night, man. That's exactly what the fuck he did too. Chop that goddamn tree down. All right, let's get situated. Let's get to the lab. Let's clock in. Now it's time to clock in. 10 o'clock. Had me some fish that night. That's why y'all see that hot sauce on my dress. I had me some fish last night. Y'all like fish? Of course y'all like fish. What kind of person don't like fish? 88 was good, my brother. Yes, bro. Wanna rip your fingers through my hair. He had that boy ass singing, snoring, sleeping, dreaming, thinking about us. Yeah, I mean, I gotta put my green screen up. My screen kind of weak. It's kind of weak in the back. She go with me. Oh shit. But hell yeah, man. Nah, for this knockout of the year, bro. This knockout of the year. If you ain't seen the knockout of the year so far, go check this shit out. Go check this shit out, man. If y'all haven't seen the knockout of the year so far, go check it out. Go check that thing out, man. If y'all ain't seen the knockout of the year, go check this shit out. Stephen Shaw, Ecuadoria. Nasty, bro. Nasty. Pro Box. Shout out to Pro Box, too. Pro Box doing that damn thing. I'm most definitely with you on Stephen Shaw still being able to come champion the heavyweight division. He's young enough to where he can do it. For sure, you know, with heavyweight, all you need is a couple of fights in a row. Get you a title shot. One of them dudes will call you up, give you a title shot for real. If Shaw could string together he got 3 wins, right? That's a big win last night, right? He could string together like 2 more of those big wins. He said, is Boots top 10 pound for pound? I say not yet. Jesus. How is he not in your top pound for pound yet? I guess I need to know. I guess I need to know who you got in your top 10. Right? No, but he just beat the second best guy in his division. Ranking system wise, Boost just beat the second best guy in his division. You know, so for him not to be in your top 10 pound for pound, that's tough. So I need to know which 10 fighters that you got in that jump, my brother. After last night, that's crazy. Hey, it's crazy, Jesus. Yeah, he top 5. Hey, he has jumped to my top 5. You know. He's in my top 5. You know. Yeah, my bad. He's at top 5. It's over the top. Exaggerate. Who's in your top 10, my brother? Who is in your top 10, my brother? You got a lot to say about what I'm saying, my brother. Who's in your top 10, my brother? Who is in your top 10, my brother? I had questions. I'm not going to lie. He answered them for me, so I'm good. Who is in your top 10? My top 5 is over exaggerated. Him not being in the top 10 is blasphemy. Blasphemy. He just beat the number 2 guy in his division. He just beat the number 2 guy in his division. Good brother. Number 2. Say it with me. Number 2.
Who are the 10 fighters that you have above Jerome Business? Who are the 10 fighters that you have placed above Mr. Jerome Business? I'm curious. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know.
Yo. Hey, man, I understand that my whole theory was like crazy for a lot of people to understand, right? When I had him number one on my pound for pound list for the last 3 years, right? But I do want to preface it by saying that my criteria wasn't what everybody else's criteria was, you know. So when they realize the criteria I'm using, maybe they can understand why I've had him number one for the last 3 years, you know. And my whole thing was on skills alone. I didn't use resume. I didn't use accolades or anything. I'm just looking at the fighter themselves, what they bring to the table,
Yeah,
and that's how I did my pound for pound list. That's how I've always done my pound for pound list, which is why as early as 3 years ago, I've had him number one. I wanted to go ahead and explain that so people understood why and how I had that list built that way. It wasn't, on no, like I said, I wasn't using
that's
accolades or nothing.
that's the first. Jesus, you don't have Boots or Anyway in your top 10. I don't even care about your list no more. I don't care about your list no more.
Usyk,
Go ahead, my
Beterbiev,
bad.
Crawford,
My bad.
Bivol. I agree with Bam, actually. Shit.
Yeah, I
Nakatani.
agree with Bam, but
Nakatani?
he don't got Anyway nor Boots in there.
Nakatani. Okay. Ooh, shit.
I agree with Oscar Collazo. I
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
Oscar
yeah, yeah,
Collazo
yeah.
too. I like I like
Koyaso. That's definitely a
I
pound for
like
pound
it.
dude right there.
But
Definitely.
no
Definitely.
Anyway or Boots is crazy. You got in Better BF is great, right? But I mean, Boots been in one division. He been in one division. So what is your criteria? Because I would think maybe you don't got Boots in there because maybe he only got one division, right? But so do
Mm.
Beterbiev, so
That's
I don't
crazy
know.
work,
I don't know
man.
about that.
Not in the top 10. Wow. Well, I want to know what his criteria is. I like to know his whole. See, I knew you put the link in there for him, bro. But I figured I'd come on up
Yeah, I
just in
did.
case he came up. You know what I mean? And I, I,
Yeah, I
I,
did. I want to know. He said it though. Shout out to him for saying it though. He dropped it. I take it.
he
Yeah, not
dropped
the
it. He
ton
dropped
before
it,
Boots
man.
and Anyway. Not the ton before Anyway is crazy. Not the ton before Boots.
Well,
But my
this my
list is
thing
over
though.
exaggerated. I feel you though.
This my thing though, right? I don't like criticizing nobody's list, but they have to explain to me what their criteria is. You see what I'm saying? Once I hear the criteria, I can make it make sense. Like me, I
And
gave you my criteria, right?
I'm not gonna kill you for Collazo, but people are going to kill you for Collazo and no Anyway. They gonna murder you for that. They will go murder you for that.
I, I just feel as though, man, there has to be some kind of there has to be a what you call it criteria. You got to put a criteria
Yeah,
on there. You put a criteria, I can be like, oh, okay, I
yeah,
see why you did this. Oh, okay, I see why you did that. When you don't, explain your criteria or nothing, then because if I'd have just told you 3 years ago, like I did, I got boost number one pound for pound, and gave you no explanation why, gave you no criteria, you'd have looked at me like I needed to be drug tested. Am I right?
yeah, yeah. Facts.
So, I mean, shit.
But I'm gonna look.
My
So
criteria is real simple.
Usyk is yeah. I take a mixture. I test accomplishments, all that good shit. I use all that shit in my judge. I ain't did a pound for pound in about a year or two. If y'all notice, you know what I mean. I ain't did one in about a year or two. You know what I
Yeah,
mean.
but the difference is you're going to give your criteria. You're going to explain your criteria. Once you explain your criteria,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can say about your list. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
I got
okay,
Crawford. I got Crawford, my number one. By the way, he my number one.
okay.
Blood.
That's
And then
that's
I got
that's
Monster.
yeah.
And then I got
Crawford,
Usyk.
good. Crawford, a good
I
little.
got Bud. I got Bud Usyk Monster. My bad. I got Bud Usyk Monster.
Well,
That's my top three. Then I got Bivol after them, and then I got Boots as of today behind them.
behind
So I
them.
got
Okay.
Bud, Usyk, Bivol, Jerome Boots Ennis. Yeah, Jerome Boots Ennis. I had Boots like
I
7 at first. He number 5. He number 5 now though.
Yo, but you
For
know
sure.
what? You at least you had him on the list at least. You at least gave him a you know, like we say, his page and a possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had
You
him
know,
7. I had him 7.
you had a mention, and before then you had a mention like, hey, he do this, he might slide on in on the top 10. Da 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 da. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And bro, who we got on the panel, bro?
Jill just popped up here. I was about to start gambling, then he said Boots one. He said Boots not in this top 10. And he got
Hey
back
man,
on box.
Who said that?
But yeah, that's Jizzle.
well, I didn't say that. Just
My
trust me,
guy,
I didn't
Jesus
say it.
him.
Trust me, I didn't.
He said Boots beats Norman. He said Boots beats Norman. Then I get that, Jesus, but that really like what you just said. That actually became a thing like today. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Before he beat Stanionis, nobody was saying he beat Norman. Then he that was actually saying if he beat Stanionis. You know what I mean? But I get it though. I get it. But I argue this: Brian Norman is ranked under Stanionis. So if that's what you're going by, he beat Norman. I think Norman is the best fighter now in the division after Boots because he just Stanionis just lost. You know.
So
So yeah, I
let
think
me ask
Norman
you.
is the
Let me
best
ask
fighter.
Jesus this: Did you think Spence was a? Did you think Spence was a pound for pound fighter after he fought Sean?
But you gonna be waiting on that man to type for a long time.
Because if you don't think
Yeah,
if you
my
don't
thing,
think
yeah, he just
if you don't think Boots, then you don't think EJ was. So that makes it real stupid. Because you can't say EJ was a pound for pound fighter
my thing
and
is
Boots not.
he just beat number 2. Just beat him easy. Just beat him easy. The number 2 ranked guy in the weight class. He was number 1, and Stanionis was number 2.
Man,
Just swept
look,
him
man.
up.
Norman could have got that work a while back when they offered him that 1.7 or whatever it was that they offered him. You know what I'm saying? He could have got that work then with
Mm-hmm.
Dan Boots. And people saying, blah, blah, but
Offered
look
him
what he's
3 different.
fighting. He ain't even the main event in his last fight. He don't have no, I understand he's got one of the titles. But bro, let's be realistic, bro. He doesn't have that pool to dictate anything to Boots, man. When it comes to the negotiating
Yeah,
table, I'm not talking about skill for skill, who you think gonna win, and all that doesn't matter, man.
yeah.
He doesn't have the pieces to really go in there and bully in a negotiation with Boots. He don't. He don't sell like Boots. He just fought on the undercard of a. He was undercard of Michaela Mayer. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all may not want to hear it, but shit, it's the truth.
What you got a bigger name than him now?
Huh?
At this stage of her career, Michaela is still a bigger name than him, for sure.
That's
Than
my
Norman.
point, bro. That's my point. So
That's
who's
what
the
he
A
said.
side between Boots and Norman?
Yeah.
That's my
I mean,
point.
he was. I mean, shit. Yeah, he ain't gonna headline this car. I mean, shit. Like, all right, if you put Boots on a, all right, say if you put
He said
Boots
it
on
just
a
paid Norman.
Amanda Serrano and
The
Katie
thing,
Taylor card, we
Jesus,
know who going
like they
first.
paid. They went up.
We know
They
who going
went up
first.
on Norman 3 times. Jesus. They went every time Norman asked for more money. They gave him more money. He asked more money again. They gave him what he asked for, and then he asked for more money after they gave him what he asked for. He asked for 1.7. They gave him 1.7, and then once they gave him the 1.7, Brian Norman and them said they wanted 2. You know what I'm saying?
And they
So he
didn't.
was bluffing. He was bluffing.
Yeah,
He was bluffing.
and he
I
did. And
stay
he
out of
wanted it.
people's pockets. I try to stay out of people's pockets. But my thing
I
is,
do
man,
too.
if that's your criteria, Brian Norman is right under him for a reason. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he got to beat this. He got to beat the other second guy. Now he just beat the second guy. Now he got to beat the new second guy before you could say that he's pound for pound. And I honestly, I ain't gonna say you personally, but you talking to people who actually, you know, mess with Brian Norman. Nobody was saying what you saying before today that he got to be Brian Norman, and then he the best. You
He
know, no,
dunked
because
him
people weren't even
already.
rating Brian.
Come on, bro.
Brian Norman is like the scapegoat at this point, right? Because nobody was hollering he had to beat him before. You know what I'm saying? This is new today because it's something else he got to do he hadn't done. Now you can say that. Well, if he got to beat Brian Norman, he got to beat. But Stenosis was ranked higher than Brian Norman.
But since I don't understand because
You
he
know what I
already
mean?
ducked him. So
But
what's
anyway,
the point of having this conversation?
he said
And I
make the
like
bout
Brian
pay
Norman.
Norman
That's the
$5
sad
Yeah,
part.
million.
yeah, yeah. I
That
fuck with
was,
Brian.
you
I
know,
fuck with B Norman, but he already ducked him. Like you
yeah,
can't. People always want to
yeah.
move
Brian Norman
goalposts.
didn't. Brian Norman, hey Jesus, I think you trolling now, but Brian
He
Norman didn't
said
even ask for
Jesus.
5 million. He asked for 2 million.
Call that
I
nigga.
think you're trolling that now. I think you're trolling. I think you're trolling that. Don't you talking?
Yeah, no. I like Brian Norman. I just wish he would
Yeah, I
keep it
think you're trolling.
realistic. That's all. Like, you know, you got to be realistic, man. And like Southern T said, yeah, I don't like to be in nobody's pocket, man. But when the shit is public and you see what the negotiations going on and
Yeah,
you see why
yeah,
the fights ain't getting made, you gotta say why. It's not that we want to be in their pockets. We just want to see the fights. But man, when you realize why the fight didn't happen, we're allowed to speak on it
yeah,
when you make
yeah.
it public.
Yeah, we supposed to have it pretty much. Like we really did have it, and then we didn't have it. Like right, because he asked for 1.7, he got it, and then he wanted 2. That was, you know what I'm saying? Damn.
Oh, and he wanted to
Yep.
change the location.
Yeah.
He didn't want it to be in Philly, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't just
I
that's
do
my
think
point. You don't have the negotiating power to tell him that. You're gonna have to fight him in Philly.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta realize that you're gonna have to fight him in Philly. You gotta go
Yep.
to the Lions Den if you want that. If you want to be the man, you gotta go to the beat the man.
Is Moose fought on pay per view yet?
Huh?
Is Moose fought
Well,
on pay per view yet?
No,
No, I was just asking.
no. But he's selling out
nah,
them arenas.
DAZN.
He's selling
Nah,
out them
DAZN. He
arenas,
fight
and
him DAZN.
he's selling out all of them arenas, man. You see all the ticket sales he's getting? It would be like
Yeah.
if I was boxing and I wanted to, and I had to face Boots,
Yeah.
I'm going to Philly to get that. That place gonna be packed, bro. First of all, that's you gonna make your most money there. You as an opponent are gonna get a better payday because the money's gonna be better there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you're
Yep.
going into their hometown, but you know, hey, if the money's the issue, that's where you fight him at his home. You know, there's gonna be that place gonna sell out. It sells out right now. It sells out right now. Last night was sold out, and it wasn't even in Philly. It was close enough. My point is, you got to be willing
Yep.
to take
And
a
that's
risk,
probably where they're
man.
gonna end up fighting it.
Yeah, you got to take a risk. Is my point, man.
Yeah.
All these other fighters did it. You know, like I said, I like Brian Norman too. I think Boots will beat him, but I like to see it. I like to see the damn fight play out. I want to see if I'm right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I like to know if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, I
don't
think
lose
Brian
nothing.
Norman is the fight for Boots, but he don't. I can't put my standard of ranking Boots on beating Brian Norman when you know he been there long. Like he been at the top longer, had his title longer, beat better fighters. You know what I'm saying? Just beat the number 2 ranked guy in the division. Now Brian Norman got to fight him if anything. You know what I'm saying? At this point, Boots is
Yeah.
the guy.
Boots
He
is
is
the
the
guy.
guy.
Unified, lineal. Don't he got the Ring Magazine belt now too?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
he
yeah,
lineal. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
This ain't
Boots
no
is the guy.
favoritism or nothing. It's just the facts.
He
That's why I
if
say Brian Norman's
Norman
best
got
chance was before then. Now he's even got less of an argument on the table.
less leverage, yeah, he got less leverage, yeah, less leverage. Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
man. I don't know. These fighters be thinking all backwards sometimes, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just man, I get it wasn't supposed to it wasn't supposed to happen right then, but I do want it to happen sooner than later. He said Norman in Top Rank is content with facing the Derek Craven of the WBO ranks Well,
Now,
Jesus, but what you saying then, what you saying then is even more crazy now, right?
mm, mm.
But
Yeah. He digging his own hole, ain't
yeah, right. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it because now I sound like I'm hating on Brandon Norman. I'm the one that
he?
told y'all I'm the one that told y'all he squad Terrence Crawford in the first place. But anyway, I digress.
No, that's the problem, man. We can't never have an opinion without it being called hate, man. That's why I be like, this fucking internet weird as hell to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird as hell to me, man. It just, I mean, I know Southern T know, but just so the chat knows, I negotiate fights. I've managed fighters. I know the ins and out of fucking contracts and all that shit. So what I'm telling you is some shit that I know from experience. What Brian Norman did was
Fighters
roll
that
the
you see
dice. They
fight
thought they
on
was
TV.
gonna be able to get more later, and it they just crapped out on it. That's all. But he ain't the only fighter to ever do that. I mean, people roll the dice like that all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't. In this case, it did not
Yeah,
work.
that's what I'm about to say. If I'm Brian Norman got to go get Barrios or something now to make it, to try to even the odds. You know what I mean? He got to go get Barrios. Like the top rank got to go get Barrios for Brian Norman, so he can even the odds for their boost fight, so they can make that fight a mega fight.
It still
But
won't
then
be even
again,
because he's the lineal champion.
we also know that Top Rank has a history of not really caring about undisputed fights. You know what I mean? They got a history of, you know, being difficult to negotiate with when it comes to unifying with people who not with them. But since Boots on the zone, maybe it's a little easier.
I don't know. Don't
They
don't
got
don't
a
don't
history
let
of.
Boost mess around and grab that Barrios title too.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap then. It's a wrap then. Boost will be able to give him less if he do that, even less.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably what's going to happen. But man, that I feel like that is the best fight, like skill for skill at 147, Norman and Boots. But if Norman want, what he want more money. He want to be able to have some leverage in negotiations. He got to get on the ball. He got to get on the ball. He got or the Barrios, I should say, because that's his last hope to really.
Yeah. It ain't gonna happen next. I can tell you that now. Ain't no way it's gonna happen next because of the it ain't gonna happen next.
That's what I'm believing too.
It's
It's gonna
not.
be tough for him.
If you
You
take the
know.
Barrios fight, that's probably the smartest thing to do.
That's the problem, man.
Yeah,
Barrios ain't
it
looking at
could
neither
happen.
one of
It
them.
could happen if Top Rank really get behind him, or if they really behind him. It could happen, but now it's really on them. We about to see, it's on them at this point.
You know
It's
the
on them.
problem though, Southern T?
I mean, Barrios ain't really. I mean, he ain't in a crazy like leverage situation like Norman is, because
It
he's a
ain't that
bigger name
he's
than Brian Norman.
it's not even that. It's that Barrios ain't even looking at neither one of them, man. He's trying to get this
I
little
already
man.
know.
He's trying to get this Pacquiao payday.
I already
He
know.
looking everywhere but the other champions. He ain't giving Boots or Norman a shot right now. Not next. Sad, but I mean, shit. Man, let me get up out of here, man. You know I don't be jumping on panels other T, but I just couldn't help myself. I had to
Now
click for
you
a
right
quick
now. Now
minute.
you right now. Yeah,
You
Brian
know.
Norman said the same thing. He said Barrios holding up the division. He said he's sitting he babysitting. Know what he said? He babysitting the belts.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I'm gonna chop it up with y'all later, bro, man. Peace.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, Brian Norman said the same thing. He babysitting the belt. I think both those dudes beat Mario Barrios. By the way. Boots and I think Boots and
So you said he like
Brian Norman.
Squidward. He like Squidward in the blinds looking at Patrick
Barrios
and
wanted payday,
SpongeBob have
bro.
fun. That's what you said. He like Squidward in that meme, and SpongeBob and Patrick is Norman and Boots, and he holding up the WC belt in the window,
Right.
looking crazy.
Yeah, holding that thing up, man. Yeah,
Hey, that shit.
he gonna try to wake them folks up.
That
He gonna
shit
try to wake
sad
them
with
out.
what you call, man.
He want a payday. Brian Norman want a payday. Jesus, he want a payday. Really. Or you want to be because he know he gonna lose if he fight one of one of those.
Right.
That room getting real dark around him. That room getting real dark around Barrios. You remember what happened last time Mario fought somebody in the dark room?
Hey, rest in power, Steve
real dark.
Lacy, man. Fuck.
Who? What happened?
Steve Lacy. I mean, not Steve Lacy. That's the singer. Kyron Lacy from LSU. You ain't see
What
it?
happened?
He took his life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he took his life.
The wide receiver?
Yeah, he took his life, bro, last night.
He killed himself.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Because of that incident.
I see.
Because of the incident, I think it was weighing a lot on her. That bro, that's a lot of trauma, bro. And we just talking about that shit yesterday. I was like, they say he ain't do it. Then this morning. Yeah, rest in power to that young man, bro. I don't care what he do. You don't do that, bro. I don't care. He was young, bro. He ain't doing it on purpose.
That's terrible, bro.
That's tough,
a sad
bro.
ass story right there, boy.
That fucked up my morning, bro. I was like, damn.
I just said I hope Tennessee get him in the third round yesterday.
We were just talking about it yesterday. It's insane, bro. Not even 12 hours ago we was talking about it. Yeah, that shit's sad, bro. Rest in power, Kyron Lacy, bro.
That's terrible. You said his name. I'm like, wait, hold on. Did you just say fucking Lacy? Man, it's crazy.
That's different though. Like trying to that's a lot of weight, like bro,
crazy.
like bro, you thinking about like you going down for this young.
Andy Diaz.
But it's like, damn, bro, like I ain't say he mentally weak, but bro, that's different because nigga, he was going to go to the actual probably penitentiary correctional facility. That's tough. I know that's tough on Jaden and Malik. Them niggas was close. And Thomas. All them niggas was close. That's a tough loss, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Cause I never had a partner like, off himself. So I know that's probably tough. I know a couple people who do know, but that's gotta be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, this is true, bro.
Yeah, bro. We literally was just talking about it last night during the UFC fight.
Bobby Perez. I hit last night. My boots knockout. Damn, my boy out yourself.
Yeah, man.
Y'all know I fuck. Y'all been on this show. Y'all know I fuck with Lacy. Y'all know I fuck with Lacy. The long way. Since he was a freshman, though, not since when he got crazy as hell this past year. Since he was a freshman, I've been fucking with the dude. Damn.
Yeah, I think because he started. Yeah, that shit fucked up. I thought you probably seen it when you was up here when you had texted me.
No, I did not see that shit.
That's
now
tough,
I see it everywhere. Since you said something, Angel Reese talking about it, I see it everywhere. She knew him. No, she knew him too.
Yeah, Flaw J, of course, Jaden and them. They was close, bro. Like when you see the video, bro, that shit just breaks my heart now. When Malik and Jaden got drafted, he was on the Zoom call with him, and they was telling him he was next up and everything this year. And bro, that shit just break my heart, bro. That shit just breaks my fucking heart.
But it's true. I feel bad looking at plays now. I don't even want to say a play out loud. Yeah.
Nah, that shit. Shit ain't it. Shit different, bro. Like in the black community, shit is still looked frowned upon to go get help.
The Reds gonna beat the shit out of them today. They sitting everybody down. More than enough people down. Yeah, the Reds gonna smash them today. 5. I'm thinking San Fran. I'm gonna take San Fran with that plus the point in the first 5 innings. Reds. I can hear that church across the street.
Oh, they jamming.
Can you hear that? Yeah, they jam. They right on time too. They must have heard us over here. To that 5. No, baby, drop it like it's hot. Mackenzie Gore. Yeah. Actually got the beat on their ass.
I'm down 30.5 to 5.
I got mine as soon as you got yours.
What's your score?
So they really send them just at the same time to everybody at the same time in the league.
I think so. The recap. Yep.
Yeah. I got a bye week.
Bye week. Oh, you got free bingo space. I won my bingo space, and I won it now.
No, baby.
I won my bingo space.
Up and coming.
Damn, you smashing whoever you playing? Oh, you got the bye week already. I'm tripping. You got it right now. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I got it right now.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking the next week. Oh, so you was just chilling in Cabo and shit, huh? Get up off vacation, nigga.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, back to the grind next week.
Back to the grind, motherfucker. Oh, we doing this Raleigh trade or what, bro?
Yeah, I want Riley. Yeah, I want Riley. We gotta see. I'm waiting for that. I gotta sign me. Gotta sign me a player first. Gotta sign me like a catcher, and then we gonna talk about it.
Nigga, I just want McKinstry. And he in the pool.
I know. I'm saying, but the pool about to be open. I can't get him yet.
Oh, the pool not open? That's trash.
Nah, it ain't open yet. As soon as the first game starts, then your moves for next week unlock. I'm going straight to get my
Oh,
catch.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Logan
I got you.
O'Hoppe ain't playing today, so I need another catch on my roster.
I got
I
you.
cut some people this week, so I gotta make space for a catch.
You need a catcher today, or you need a catcher next week?
I need to catch today now because Logan O'Hoppe sat down. I need another catcher in general. I'm gonna go. I know how
Hold
I'm
on. So
gonna
you
get. I'm gonna get
building
my
up
boy.
points on your bye week?
I'm gonna get Wells back. Huh?
Hold on. So you building points on your bye week?
I'm what?
You building points on your bye week? Okay.
Yeah, you still play. You still play. Still gotta play. I ain't signed nobody nothing. I ain't signed no pictures. I ain't play for real. I just play my batters and whatever my lineup was. And I've been signing players. I want it. I need one more. I gotta get me a catcher though. When the game start day, snatch me a catcher as soon as it start. So do something five.
They still play that goddamn song.
Let's see repairs.
If this world were mine. If it was up to me.
How many hits? 14. Let me be. He ain't got no history, but he been rolling. We gonna put hot by him. No history. Sure. If it was up to me. White Sox. Crochet and Shane Smith. How many insurance? He got no wins. He gonna be a reliever this thing today or something. He reliever that's starting today. He must be a young dude they trying. Yeah, Crochet. Crochet been balling. I ain't realized he was 6'6" either. Wilbur Bray, you been slashing. He due for a home run too. I don't know if he'll get today. If Sox gonna beat their ass though. Real Sox. They should. We got Twins and Tigers. I'm gambling now, y'all. But I'm gonna drop my picks in here before they start. Woods Richardson, Casey Mize. Mize actually been balling. Let's check his history. Missed the first overall. He might be coming to his own this year, Casey Mize. 2-0, 0.77 ERA. He might have got it all the way together. They done drafted enough fucking pitchers. They need to start getting stand with the Castro. Got a whole lot. Christian Vasquez. They probably gonna tear their ass up, huh? No. Not a whole lot of history on their side either. You can Riley Green at Cold Key. Tear their ass up. Torkelson too. I just don't trust the Twins. It's Detroit +1 or something. Detroit +1, then that's a good bet. Nope, they're not. They underdog, but they -1.5. That's bullshit. They the dog. They the dog, but they -1. I be hating that.
What's the under? First 5. Under. First 5 inning. Run line under 5.5. It's minus 160. I like that. Twins, Tigers. Detroit Twins. Under 5.5. First 5 total. That dude just said something about mine on my thing. Phillies over the Cardinals. Phillies been. Oh, I don't like betting against the Cardinals, but look, what's the name? Laboratory. I don't really got no faith in him. So I don't think he a terrible pitcher, but I don't got no faith in him. He got against the Phillies. He actually don't got a terrible history against the Phillies. Actually got a pretty good history against the Phillies, all things considered. Like they're trying to sneak them one. And Arenado got to be Arenado. Contreras got to cover his number. Arenado might be good for a hit today on Wheeler. The Phillies and that. Sorry ass Mets. Let's see. Sorry, that should be the Athletics. It's the Athletics. Severino 0-2. Singer 1.8 ERA. Will Batty, Cisco, Nemo. Nemo maybe probably Nemo hit maybe. Yeah, Nemo hit, Nemo home run maybe. He got 1 home run up off him. Cody. Gotta hold off for me. Ready. Rooker got 1 century. Got to run. Mets should have been sorry. Mets should get them. They lost yesterday. They should bounce back today. I ain't bet y'all yesterday either. Something told me not to bet y'all. And Padre, of course, fade the Rockies. Fade the Rockies. Trust me, you will win more money just fading the Rockies, bro. Don't think about it. Don't think about it, y'all. Just fade the goddamn Rockies. Don't think about it. Just do it. Don't look at the numbers and nothing. Just every time you see the Rockies, take the other team. I'm telling you, it's gonna work for you. More times than not, trust me, it's going to work for you. Kyle Freeland came back down to earth. They're finna tear his ass up. Tatis home run. Like a Nemo home run, Tatis home run, maybe. Nemo, Tatis, my favorite ones right now. Oh, yeah. We going for it today, my boy. Had a good day yesterday, too. Good day. I had a great day Friday. Had a good day yesterday. And we trying to have a great day on Sunday. Trying to have a great Sunday, right? So let's make it happen, Captain. They actually got a good beat on Michael King, though. The Rockies got pretty good beat on King, too. So
maybe an over. Padres gonna win. So what's the over? 7. Oh yeah, that's going over. So maybe if you want to go over in there, Padres, you can do that. It's going over 7 for sure. Hell yeah. So you don't want money line, you don't want to go Padres money line. The over is a lot better, minus 112. Money line minus 250. I'm gonna take the over. Yeah, Padres money line or the over, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. Yep, just found me 2 home runs. Okay. Brewers and Zach Gallen. I'm looking at like props and shit right now. And I'm writing down the games that jump out to me for winners and whatnot. Brewers and Diamondbacks. I've been staying away from this series. Certain series I just stay away from. Too close to call. Zach Gallen been getting his ass tore up. We had one good game, right? Got tore up twice. 3 starts, one good game, tore up twice. Freddie, Corbin McHale got the beat on Grinchuck. Got the beat on This is it mostly. No people got hits on Freddie though. Zach Gallen. Gotta get it together.
Hey, you doing predictions and props, or you just doing props?
Both. Like just I'm everything, both. Both. I'm writing down both. Both. 0. Hit. He got 1 home run. You know he going for it. You know he going for it. For sure that. So possible. 2 Rain. My boy 2 Rain. Hit. Because if I can't take a side in it, I got to hit for you. Or I got some kind of proper over, under, a first 5 or something. Yelich. Freddie. Bro, what's the line in there? Brewers probably should win. What Zach Gallen been playing. See, the Brewers are the underdog at plus 100, but they don't get the line. They don't got the +1. They got minus 1.5. Because if I could have got Brewers at +1, I would have took that for sure. The over and under is 8.5. If Zach is on, then it could stay under. There's most definitely gonna be a hits game right there. Prop game. Then we got Evaldi and the Mariners. I really don't trust Seattle offense. They got players, but their offense is like putrid some days. Evaldi, Arizona guy. Couple is not percentages suck though. They Polanco. Yeah, Polanco, I like that. And this buddy Miss Garber over there stinking it up in Seattle. And got Berger on 3, but he got up on he got 1, but he got up on Corey Seager. I just seen him. It's terrible. We got a hit off him. Nobody really got the beat on him like that. Because it's fucking Logan Gilbert. That's why. Seager got the best shot. What's the over and under in that? Maybe that's an under game. Rangers probably with the +1. Yeah, Rangers +1. That's a steal, right? That's a steal.
Yvonne, ain't nobody really just turning it except Polanco. Polanco like getting in there. Kyle Riley, 25. That's more than enough for Kyle Riley though. 25%, 3 out of 12. Yep, really. Yeah, so that might be an under game. I like the Rangers +1 in there probably. Polanco hit Rangers +1. I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going through each game just right now what I like side, prop, whatever. I'm done now. I'm on the last one. I'm on the last one now. The last MLB jump. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some shit in here. Glass now. Damn, Glass now. All right, who won that game yesterday? Chicago beat them 16-0. I'm glad I stayed away from that. 16-0 is insane. I got beat 16-0. They got them back. Damn, 16-0. I got this on her from yesterday. I wrote this last night before I went to bed. I got Reds, Red Sox, Phillies, Padres, Rangers 1.5, Mets. So I write them down again. Reds, Red Sox, Phillies, Padres, Rangers 1.5, Mets. I added Detroit today though in San Fran with the first 5. And then I got Bulls and Boston on her from NBA. That was yesterday. That's what I did last night before I dropped dead asleep. Okay, Ray. All of them got at least one hit. Yeah, they probably gonna kick his ass, huh? Yeah. Okay, so Dodge probably gonna beat the shot at them today. Glass now got his ass tore up. But these guys don't got to beat on Glass now like that. They are dangerous, so I'm thinking maybe Dodge was stole, man. I'm thinking. I think they gonna tear Ray ass up. Yep, the Dodgers minus 265 today. What's the team total over? Because they know Ray gonna get his ass tore up. The over is 8.5. What's Dodgers team total? Dodgers team total is at 5.5. 6 is plus money at 105. Dodgers over 4.5 is minus 160. And so I like Dodgers to score 5 runs. Dodgers over 4.5. Team total. They might get some home runs. Let me see. Dodgers might get some jacks in that late game tonight, boy. I'm gonna call it a late game. Might get some jacks in it. Oh, yeah, I think them some. I think they go. I think they let it fly yesterday. Huh? Tony for sure. Tony home run for sure. So just going through, I got home run. I got Nemo, TWTea, Shiro, Otani. That's what I got so far. Just going through what I just did real quick. That's what I came up with. And then I got Judge, Rushman, Mullins, Vladdy G, Diaz, Quan, Bobby, Perez, Bell, Paris, Arenado, Nemo, TWTea, Shiro, Turang, Yelich, Polanco, Seager, Otani. Hit. Everybody got 4 hits. Then I came out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many games is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 games. I came out with 9 outcomes. All right. So let's see if the NBA updated any of that shit yet. So I can look at that shit actually. So what is this? 10. The game. When the first game start? 12 is 10. Yes. 11. So let me look at the NBA real quick. MLB. $4.13. See if they updated that shit.
pull ESPN up on her, so y'all don't feel neglected. I'm trying to be seen. I'm gonna check some the Lakers shooting. Let's see who they gonna play. Yeah, I'm about to drop picks for all this shit. Y'all hit that thumbs up. We here, man. We here. All right, I ain't sleep. I'm working. I'm about to bring the screen up so y'all can see. Junk don't be working this good on here. It's a full slate of eating, baby. But the thing with this is we basically gonna have to see who playing and who not playing today, because playoffs start Tuesday. Play if you want to be Mr. Technical like just. So at noon, oh damn, this game started at noon. So we got Magic and Hawks. So let's see who in and who out for this. Let me bring them in. I'm trying to be seen. And 313. Hey, so let's see. Blanchero out. They losing. That's all I need to see. No, Trey Young and them out too. So everybody out for everybody in that game. So they not playing nobody. Hawks won, Magic won. And this game, everybody's sitting everybody in this game, right? So let's see how we go attack it. They must have just put them people out because my book ain't even adjusted. Got the game up, Hawks game right now. My book don't even got that House game. All these games started at 12, bro. There's so many games started at 12. All these should start at the same time. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, bet. So they haven't got player props set yet still, which sucks. But it looks like Franz Wagner's still going to play for Orlando. When do them game time decision? Franz game time decision. So let's see what problem. Trey Young out for the Hawks, right? So it should be an Orlando win. So France is out. So France is out. Plalo is out. My boy Vulcan out. Damn. It's a substitution game right here. My boy. So Wendell Carter is Conwell Pope say day to day right now. It's 11, so they should be letting them know. So Caldwell Pope look like he playing. So Caldwell Pope playing. So Pope playing, Carter playing. It's looking like this might be in Orlando. Nia got Dyson Daniels out. So the rook go play for the Hawks. win this game. Right? Magic should win. I'm thinking Orlando. I'm about to check the bench. I'm about to check the bench guys perfectly. So that means Tristan Silver go play. Jonathan Isaac go play. Cole Anthony go play. Oh, UFL started. I'm tripping. Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Black, Jet Howard. Yeah, so let's see. UFL just started too. Did you bet in the UFL today? I can bet. I can always bet that line. What's the first game? First game is 2 undefeated teams. Brahmas and Panthers, yeah. Let's look at the house bench. Trey Young played that game, but I just want to see. Russell, Lee. Terrence Main, Bartle, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Orlando. Orlando, yeah. Yeah. Yep, so I'm putting Orlando in that first one. The next one. They out for that brand I did right at Tatum Alley is playing everybody. And Boston is still minus 500. So let's see. Payton Pritchard, Sam Hauser. There's gonna be a scrub game. No Payton Pritchard. There's gonna be a scrub game. Boston minus 500 is just not feasible. Yeah, that's probably a stay away. With who's not going to be playing. So let's see exactly who's gonna be suiting up for Boston. I like that Orlando joint though. Let's see exactly who's gonna be suiting up. Because they mean Porzingis playing. I don't see no Porzingis. I mean Porzingis probably gonna play, right? So it's gonna be Porzingis, Tony Craig, Cornell Hazard, Quita, J.D. Davis, and Jordan Walsh. Xavier Tillman, Tony Craig. And then for the Hornets, it'll be there pretty much the same team. Hornets probably gonna win that game. It may be a Hornets plus 10. I actually like the Hornets plus 10 in that. If I'm being real, I may end up buying more points in that, but actually I like the Hornets in that plus 10. Porzingis go play. Actually might be over and under 209. 100 points apiece. Maybe that's under. under 2 on there. Charlotte might not even score 100. They really don't be scoring 100. This team that they got out there. Yeah, Chicago and Sack did. Celtics might bless them. Fan 20. It's really like a stay away. Honestly, really don't know who playing. Boston halftime, maybe Boston first quarter or something. Because Porzingis playing, right? So I would think maybe a Boston first quarter, maybe. Let's see. Is Porzingis playing? Let me look at the full injury report. Oh, Porzingis out too. Yeah, so Charlotte plus 10.5. I like that. Yep, so I do like that. No Porzingis. Yeah, Charlotte plus 10, man. All right, we got Heat and Washington. Let's look at the injury report. Miami Heat sitting everybody. And Miami Heat sitting everybody. Let's look at Washington injury report. Washington pretty much sitting everybody too. Ooh. Nobody is playing. He got Duncan Robinson, got Quiz, Hay Smith. So Hay Smith and Ware go be in the paint. Right? You gonna have Sar, maybe Champagne, Sar and George. Sar shoot out threes anyway. So George better him, Hay Smith and Ware. Yeah. You gonna have Hammy Hawkins. He gonna put up hella shots. Jizzle, maybe Hammy. Oh, yes, maybe Hammy Hawkins. For a dude, he gonna pull up hella shots. No, he a ball hog, man. Duncan Robinson, man. I think Washington go beat them, actually. Bub, Champagne, Sar, Keyshawn. Okay, let's see. Jake Thorne might play. What's the Wizards plus 8? I'm actually thinking Wizards with the points. This may be a day where we just take, man, these underdogs with hella points. But actually, like Wizards with the points right there. Let's look at Knicks and Nets. I said yesterday was gonna be a good day. I felt like it, and it was. It's gonna be a good day today too. Let's try to make today a great day. Mitchell Robinson might play. I know you got 100 personnel. So Knicks sitting their starters pretty much. And then the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn, so they're gonna be up. Race pretty much seen everybody too. So it was our year. Okay. Nets and Knicks. So I think the Knicks may have a little better team still, given who playing. Campaign gonna be playing, right? He really was Warford, Wilson, Keon, and Claxton. Right. So what's the spread? And the spread is plus 4.5. Let's check that Knicks roster. Oh shit, I could have gone right here. I am. NBA game started 12. I'm gonna get through the 12 o'clock NBA slate first. Then I'm gonna start dropping. She's gonna have to wait till about at least 11:30 so they can really get these injury reports and shit out, right? Because they don't even got a lot of props for a lot of these guns because a lot of teams resting it up. A lot of teams resting. My screen doing some fugazi. I hate when that shit happen. Oh, all right. But y'all still can see. I just can't see. I can watch it from. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, brothers? Hey, I don't hear anything. Yo, yo, yeah, I think I hear it now. Yo, I hear you now.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'm
All
out.
right,
So
bro.
you
NBA
feel
in
me? I've been
30
here for
minutes.
about 20 minutes talking my ass off. Nobody heard nothing. That's it.
No,
I've been putting in work though. Y'all see I've been putting in work though. Yeah, I'm about.
but maybe people could hear you before, but I don't know. Maybe it was my
You
settings. It
go
could be too, but I don't know.
actually be in.
Hey,
Mainly the
M-
Pacers.
NBA is starting. Pacers, bro. I think. Wait, let me see.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. So Mouse Turner is playing, I think. So Obi Toppin go play with Walker, McCollum, Tony Bradley,
Bro,
Mouse Turner. So Nimhart.
how did the Pacers
Nimhart
do
defense.
against the Knicks?
Yo. Yeah, Mouse. Pacers. When? What day?
Bro, Cleveland is missing a lot of people, so Pacers should win, right? Hmm?
So I got a deal. Mouse Turner go play for the Pacers. Nimhart go play for the Pacers.
Bro,
So let's see who playing for the Cavs.
The Giant is back.
let's go.
They
You
Volk,
talking about
Volk, my
me?
they not
brother.
playing
The
Volk,
no.
my brother.
Giants.
Hey, Volk, I gotta
I'm
ask
gonna.
you something.
Yo,
Hey, Volk, I gotta ask you something.
ask
Pacers
me.
money line brother. Pacers money line brother.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Pacers money line, my boy.
Yeah, right?
What we doing, Volk? Tyrese Maxey
Cleveland is
double
missing.
double.
Cleveland is missing a lot of people.
I ain't trying to hear that, Volk. You the Pacers man.
Yeah, bro. Pacers should win.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
None of
about.
them.
That's what I'm talking about, Tizzle.
Pacers gonna win, bro.
Oh, for real.
They also won the other day when Cleveland only missed Mitchell, and now they are missing like 5 important people or something.
Hey,
Yo,
Tizzle, who you taking in that 3 o'clock game for the UFL? And
UFL.
don't tell me. Don't tell me something I don't like. It's the football league vote. You got
Okay.
football?
Yes, but I have a new bet account, like new site where I bet, and there I can bet more things. Like I can bet on college and stuff too, probably.
Take the defenders 7.5 plus 7.5.
The
It should be
defender.
under defenders. It should be under UFL, so under football, American football.
Yeah. When does it start?
Shit, 3 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock Tizzle time. So I don't know what time it was.
Okay.
So in a couple
Yeah,
of hours, basically.
in a couple hours. Yeah, I might be only able to bet some things during the night because I will get some money later tonight, and then I put that on the bet side. I have my money cash, you know.
Big.
But on the thing where I bet cash, on the side where I can bet cash, there we don't have college and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But Sacramento should win, right? Against Phoenix. But it's minus 1,000, bro. No.
I honestly, I tune that team out. It's over with.
Lakers, bro, against Portland.
Is anybody even playing? Because ain't all the spots
Doncic
locked up,
out.
ain't it?
Yeah, Doncic out, Hachimura out, LeBron James out, Reeves out, Finney Smith out. Hayes questionable. Vanderbilt questionable.
Oh shit. It's straight backups and D League players today.
Bro, Golden State Warriors against the Clippers.
Golden State. Tizzle. He probably walked off. What are you doing? Something?
You go to Golden State?
I honestly didn't even look at NBA today.
Oh, bro, look at it. It's starting soon.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Yo,
now. You was on
hey.
mute.
I don't know what that John be throwing me.
You was
off.
talking the whole time.
Yeah, bro. I was talking the whole fucking time. I was like, I was trying to tell y'all. I had the injury report on the screen. I was talking to y'all. I was like, these niggas.
I know. I saw you scrolling, but I thought you probably was talking to somebody.
They must can't hear me
with you.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying was, shit. Now, Pistons money line for real today. Like just a saying, bro, a lot of people sitting their players, and some teams, you know, playing certain people. You know what I mean? But yeah, for real.
Ain't it still seeding though? Like niggas still want better or worse seeding? Like depending on matchups.
Yeah, certain spots. Yeah, certain games. Like the Knicks money line. I'm taking Knicks money line. Minus 185.
Clippers money line playing for Pistons. No, I didn't say Pistons. Knicks.
Yeah, Pistons too. Nah, Pistons too. Pistons too.
But Knicks are not playing for anything either.
All right, take the other team then, vote. I just looked at this. I know everybody that's playing. I know everybody.
Either you tell or fade vote.
On both teams. I know everybody that's playing on both teams.
Nah, he was looking at the injury report.
I still am.
Hey, who you got in our game, and you better tell me something I like, Tizzle.
Everything you about to say for the team I'm talking about, the other team got even more people not playing.
Oh, if the Knicks ain't playing nobody yet, they can get smashed on. No, not the Knicks. Who the other team?
Nets.
Oh, the Nets. I thought you said Knicks. Oh yeah, it's over with.
Nah, Knicks. No, the Knicks are going to beat the Nets.
I know. I was saying so. The Nets got even worse players on the court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Knicks all day.
Mikal Bridges, Miles Bridges, Miles Brad.
They all playing?
Payne.
Vote.
This is a true.
Triple vote
playing. The Pacers, they got Miles Turner playing. They got Obi Toppin playing. They got Nembhard playing. They got Walker playing. Dudes that get real minutes on their team. Not the stars, but dudes that get real minutes.
Like they 7, 8, 9 man.
K Cunningham playing for the Pistons. You know what I'm saying?
So they 7, 8, 9 men rotation. The guys that's like the 7, 8, 9 hole
playing. Knicks, Bulls, and I like Orlando.
Hey.
I like Orlando, but like Orlando literally gonna be like backup versus backup game. So that's not a lot. Knicks, Bulls, Pistons, Pacers.
Bro.
I'm gonna lock them up. I also like Wizards, Hornets with the points in Orlando money line.
Bro, what is
Knicks, Bulls?
Something. What is the head-to-head between Atlanta Hawks and Chicago Bulls? Because Atlanta Hawks might need this win too to stay number 8, but
nobody playing, Vogue. They don't.
Doesn't matter much, huh?
They don't care. Nobody playing. And no Trae Young.
Yeah, if it's locked, if the season is locked, nobody's playing. it's a bunch of D League players coming up,
Nobody playing.
or they ended the bench.
I looked at it
They playing the
already.
whole game.
I looked at it already.
They guys
I
that
say this: if you want to take the other side for plus money, do that because you'll win a lot of money. You'll win a lot of money if you take the other
but
side.
it's a lot of they're gonna be playing the whole game, like literally gonna be playing like damn near 40 minutes, the whole 40.
Yeah,
they probably suiting up maybe 8, and that's the back end. That's your two-way players and your end of the bench guys.
The Clippers and the Warriors gonna be a real game.
Yeah, they playing for seeding. They playing for seeding. They in the top 4, ain't top 6.
Hell nah.
They in the play-in?
No, they're in the 6, yeah. Not top
So
4.
they playing for the 6. Oh yeah, that's
Clippers 6.
What's Warriors?
7, I think.
All right, so they playing for 6. They both playing for 6. Cause if the Clippers win, then they should clinch, and if the Warriors win, they'll they might take it because they'll be a tie. It'll be a tiebreaker because they'll have the same record. Let me see.
Bro, is Grizzlies sitting everyone out too? Yeah, right?
That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm on. I'm on the later games now, but I'm probably finna go and slap them other
Let me see.
4 in with some baseball because that shit gonna start at 12, and I don't want to miss the boat.
All right, so OKC, Houston, Lakers locked at 1, 2, 3. Clippers at 5.
Houston lock over Denver.
No, the game. No.
Houston locked.
The game,
Playoff.
the bets. He's saying lock. Oh, you said they locked in the playoffs?
Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, they locked in the playoffs.
I got you.
They locked in the playoffs. Denver locked in the 4 essentially. Clippers.
But Denver and Clippers are playing.
Clippers win. Denver. Clippers win. Denver win. Clippers will face the Nuggets first round. So that would push.
Bro.
If they lose, they'll play in the play-in. They lose to Golden State, they'll play in the play-in.
So you think Clippers gonna win tonight?
It's gonna be tough. They all playing.
They can win, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game because everybody playing.
EG type of shit. Good game, huh?
If the Nuggets is Minnesota playing today? Minnesota playing today too?
Yeah, they play.
If
I ain't got
Denver,
to the games after tour yet. I ain't looked at them yet.
oh wow. So if the Nuggets and Clippers lose, they go to 4. Damn.
They just locked some. They just locked the Pistons. Let me see, is Cade playing?
Warriors win, Wolves win. Wolves get 5th, Warriors get 6th.
They just locked the Pistons for whatever reason. So let me see what they finna do with the Pistons. Let me see if they updated on here.
Y'all can't move up only to 7. That's the highest y'all can move up.
Okay, still they say probably he playing because he probable. He playing.
I wonder how y'all gonna play it. I wonder how y'all gonna play it. Because y'all stuck in the play-in, but y'all could get a better matchup at 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So Memphis would play. What matchup you like better? Y'all against Golden State or Timberwolves?
Red sucks. Red. Red sucks.
Vogue backstage.
Phillies in there. Nets. Net. Oh damn.
Yo, I think the Clippers against Golden State is kind of 50-50. Is maybe we take the dog
It
shot
is
at
on that.
Clippers.
They playing for the 65th, well, 4, 5, 6.
Right, right, right.
So if the Clippers
Okay.
need to win,
Clippers, Nuggets, Grizzlies. That's a good payout, and if that happens,
yeah, if Clippers win, Denver win, they play them first round. They play each other first round.
yeah.
Nets could bounce back.
Minnesota needs if the Clippers and Nuggets win, they go to 4. If the Warriors and Wolves win, they'll take their spots. They'll go to 5, 6. Grizzlies, I don't know if they're gonna play today because they can only go up 1 spot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let y'all know in a second. I'm finna get my noon bet going, and then I'm gonna let y'all know.
And isn't Davis and Irving still missing?
Who?
Davis is out too, right, for Dallas. Anthony Davis.
I don't know if he's still
Let me
out.
see.
Phillies, Padres. Let's go Phillies. Yeah, Phillies. It's above me.
You take Grizzlies or
What's that?
Davis is out. Anthony Davis is out. Do we take Grizzlies or not?
I think Grizzlies gonna win. They can only move up 1 spot.
Let me check it out for y'all.
So it depends on how they want to play it. If they feel
At
like
least they can move up, you know?
they can only move up 1. They're still playing the play-in, regardless. The only
Right,
matchup
that's
difference is they'll play either they'll play
Kings or Denver.
Timberwolves or Warriors. They'll play Timberwolves or Warriors. It depends on if they feel like if they feel like they can beat both matchups, they gonna sit everybody. It's no point. If they feel like they got a better
I'm gonna let
matchup.
y'all know.
Oh no, I was just talking about analytically wise. If y'all gonna sit anybody.
Know who
What do
playing.
you think, T? No bias. What do you think, T? That the Grizzlies can
I ain't
win or
looked at
no?
it yet. I ain't looked at it yet. I'm finna look at it now. I'm finna look at it now.
Playing, I think they
I
are
just
better
got in.
matchup.
I just got in on something.
I think a better matchup. The Wolves are. I think the Wolves are a better matchup for them in the play-in.
I'm gonna do Clippers Golden State after.
But I think they could beat both teams, vote.
Everybody. So Dallas and Grizzlies. Let's see. Clay out, PJ out. Caleb Martin might play. Derek Lively might play. Anthony Davis out. Prosper out. Kyrie Irving out. So no PJ. So that means Hardy gonna be in the game. You gonna have Caleb Martin in the game. Derek Lively in the game. For them. So Grizzlies. And I'm gonna go. And we got Grizzlies. Grizzlies gonna beat the shot them. Let me see. Because Grizzlies got people that's day to day. Jeremy Jackson might play. Scottie Pippen might play. Desmond Bain might play. John Morant might play.
Do you think y'all sit anybody since y'all in the play-in? Because y'all only can move up 1 spot.
Hold up. Jeremy Jackson out. Jeremy Jackson out.
Shit, if JJ out, then Ja gotta be out.
I'm expecting them to play and to get this win.
Ja out.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay,
Jackson,
so y'all don't
and
care.
Bain out.
Y'all don't care. Yeah. They want all the smoke. I like that.
So, Grizzlies winning or no?
They sitting out. So
They're sitting out for sure or no?
Yeah, they sitting out. They only can move up 1 spot.
I ain't done yet. I got to check.
He's not done
I
yet.
got to check the other team too. Luke Kennard out.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck. They said bring him on.
I'm trying to give you the right answer. So I give you the wrong answer, you gonna talk about me. So I'm trying to give you the right answer. See, I don't. Also, Grizzlies pretty much sitting everybody that fucking
Right,
matter. Everybody that
because y'all
matter
can't move up but one
is
spot.
sitting out for the Grizzlies.
It's pointless in the long scheme.
Single. So let's see who. So let's go check it. Let's go check see
who y'all playing.
Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, if they still help, they still playing for the 10th. So AD is out, but
I'm finna see. Yeah, I'm finna check it out. I'm gonna see exactly who they got in. I know who we got. I'm gonna see exactly who they got in. We literally don't got nobody playing. We gonna have our G League team playing.
If PJ playing, then
so
yeah, I'm leaning.
So they gonna play Max Christie. They gonna play Max. They gonna play Max Christie. They gonna play Harden. They gonna play Exum, Gafford, Powell.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Caleb, Najee, Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Dallas go in.
Yeah, it's over.
Dallas go in.
There you go, vote.
Dallas
You got your answer.
And let me double check the injury report again for Dallas to make sure. And them playing, then they gonna beat us without nobody. Yeah, they gonna beat our skeleton team for sure. If not, yeah,
that's smart though that y'all playing it like that.
So
that's smart. That's smart y'all playing it like that. Like if you only can move up one spot, what's the point in the play-in? That mean y'all feel like y'all could beat Timberwolves or who was it? Timberwolves and not Warriors. Timberwolves and
So Najee Marshall is dressing out, and
Golden State.
Marshall is going to fucking ball. Najee Marshall going to ball. Okay, so Derek Lively not playing either for the Dallas. So no Lively. Yes. Caleb Martin is questionable.
That's the twin.
Scottie Pippen Jr. playing for you. Scottie Pippen Jr. If the backup point guard sit down too, then we most definitely getting that ass. That's when Dallas win. Dallas for the win. Yeah, Mavs for the win. Mavs, my brothers. I like.
What's your favorite
afternoon lock for the Mavs? If the Mavs beat up, if the Mavs lose this game,
that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Hey,
that'd be crazy.
Who you like in the matchup? Matchup wise,
they're playing way more quality players than we play.
Who you like matchup wise though in the play-in? Who you like better matchup wise? Golden State or Minnesota? For y'all.
It don't matter, man.
That's what I said. I was like, that's smart for sitting everybody. That's what I said. I was like, I think it's smart.
Minnesota, Dallas, Tavis, Minnesota, Grizzlies and 6.
Well, you only need one game.
Nuggets.
No, it's 3 games, right?
Rockets.
It's a game of 3, right? Or is it 1 game in the play-in? It's a game of 3, right? Or am I tripping?
Nuggets minus 300. Rockets must be sitting people.
They can't move.
It's 1
Rockets
game.
Can't move. Rockets can't move. Rockets can't move.
We gotta play 1 game. If we play 1 game,
y'all play the loser. Y'all play win. Well, if y'all play winner,
play 1 game. We done.
But losing won't kill y'all. Y'all would play the loser of the
Rockets playing game. Everybody.
They playing everybody? For what?
Okay, so both of them are playing too. They're playing. Both of these teams playing. Nuggets and the Rockets playing. Both them teams. Everybody playing. They starters playing.
Nuggets with a win can clinch the 4.
Be a real game. They really play.
The Nuggets can win.
Playing everybody.
Nuggets.
At this point, yep, they're playing everybody.
Nuggets win.
Only person
Nuggets
out
beat
is
Rockets. They clinched.
yeah.
They clinched
Everybody
4.
playing.
They clinched the number 4. So
Everybody
they
playing
got
for
a
the
lot
Rockets.
to play for. They got a lot to play for. The
And
Nuggets.
what the Rockets playing for?
Nothing. Literally, that's why I was like, I don't understand why they playing. They can't move. They in the top 3.
The Rockets just playing to be relevant because they're the young Rockets. They're playing for respect.
Yeah, for
That's what
sure.
they're playing for.
Yeah, the Rockets stuck at 2. They'll either get
Yeah.
Timberwolves, Grizzlies.
Potential matchup. That's probably why.
Oh, I lied. Y'all can. Oh yeah. Okay. So the play-in. If y'all play the Timberwolves in the play-in, y'all beat them. Y'all play the Rockets. That would be fire. That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
I think I'm gonna sit this one out. Rockets lost their last 2. Nuggets won their last 2.
Yeah, they play everybody. Got to.
Memphis, Sacramento, Pacers gonna stay. I know that if I know that coach, like I think I know that Rockets coach, but he gonna play hard. He gonna bring it. I almost want to go to spread. The Nuggets should win -310. The spread is really the lucrative one. Maybe I end up going Joker 11 rebounds. Joker 11 rebounds, can't beat that with a stick. Joker 10 rebounds. Joker 11 rebounds. Well, you said you can take props now, didn't you? It's about the same.
Joker triple double.
Of course. I think Jules take this shit in all the time. He takes somebody triple double all the time. Yep.
Somebody's gonna triple double somewhere around the world.
Y'all can take props now. I say I ain't fucking with that. If I would take that Houston Nuggets, I go Rockets with the plus money just because it's better value. But I'm gonna take Joker 11 rebounds. The money line
You
is
don't
minus.
take Denver money line?
Denver money line is 310. Joker 11 rebounds is minus 270. So it's about the same odds, and I think both of them shits go happen. So yeah, I'm gonna take Joker 11 rebounds.
What is Joker triple double?
Denver, oh yeah, it's Joker. Go ahead, you can do that. But I'm taking Joker
What is
11
that?
rebounds.
What's those odds? I don't know.
I'm taking Joker 11 rebounds. And I'm pretty sure there's plus money. That's probably plus money. Yeah. What's the over and under? Over and under is 235 in the game. I say under Rockets and Nuggets under 235. Yeah, I like that probably.
All right. Hey, Tizzle.
Yo.
You better tell me that's something I like about my defenders.
They
We're gonna
actually
have
went
some
over
problems.
235 both games. No, they did. Yes, they did. No, they did. Yes, they did. They were over 235 both games. Yeah, Joker 11 rebounds the best thing. That's what I'm taking. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm gonna go Joker 11.
They playing. I mean, they playing for the 4, so shit. I think they got something to play for.
Yeah. So
Are you ready for the playoffs?
Who?
Are you ready for the NBA playoffs?
I'm ready for NBA. I'm ready for NHL. I'm ready for all of it.
Everything, huh?
Yeah, I'm really looking for the NHL because we're gonna walk through everything moving.
Which team you support in the NHL?
Of course, NHL playoffs start soon.
Which team do you support?
Oh, Capitals! Come on, Washington, Ovechkin. What are we talking about? The GOAT, the GOAT.
You from Washington?
The all-time goal leader. Come on now, the GOAT, the GOAT.
I don't know about this.
I'm glad
I
you
maybe
said
watch one.
I know
Maybe
I
I
won't
watch.
go give it to him. I won't go give him the energy that I'm glad
You better not. You better not. Hey, bro, it's 1A, 1B. It's 1A, 1B. However you got it, it's cool with me.
Yeah.
However
I just
you
look
got
at
it,
my guy. I'd be like, man. I'd be like, hold y'all hands up real quick for me, real quick. Let me see something. Hold y'all hands up.
I know where he going with it. You ain't shit.
Hold
You
y'all
ain't
hands up
shit.
real quick.
He always talking about some goddamn championships.
Hold y'all hands up.
Always talk about some goddamn championships.
Yeah, hold y'all hands up real quick. Let me see what y'all working.
He got it. He got that. He got that. But my boy got the all time. And I fuck with Sid though. I fuck with Sid though.
He the best
I
scorer
fuck with
for
Sid,
sure.
bro. Like I
He the
fuck
best
with
scorer
Sid
for
tough.
sure. Best scorer all time for sure.
I can't hate on Sid, bro. I can never hate on Sid, bro. Like that.
Best
Come
scorer
on, bro.
all time for sure. Just I ain't gonna argue that.
All around player, I give it to Crosby because Crosby could do like literally everything. They both could do everything, but if I had to choose, it's Sydney. I get an edge to Sydney all day.
Ovechkin one shot is really what set him apart. That one shot is crazy. That one shot is crazy that he got. Like, that one
I gotta
shot.
see who y'all play.
I know that them
Jezo.
maybe getting ready to start soon, so I'm gonna drop some.
Jezo,
Yo,
wanna bet soccer?
you said who?
You wanna bet soccer?
Of course, I bet soccer.
Let's go. Hey,
Ain't the
hey,
what you call on right now?
the Champions League is on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. The Champions League. And Real Madrid lost last time
Ain't
in
the
England.
premiere on though, right?
Huh?
The premiere on, right? EPL.
Yeah, probably. But the Champions League, Real Madrid got a good chance, in my opinion, to win from Arsenal
I
and
like that.
to get that loss back. And I will play them to qualify at like plus 500. It's a good long shot type of bet, in my opinion. Plus 500, bro. Real Madrid, they're the best team in the world.
But, oh damn, the Penguins eliminated this year. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm. But you knew that, nigga. We suck.
No. I swear, I thought y'all had still a chance. I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. No, I would. I would laugh. I would have laughed and trolled. I would have said that. I didn't know y'all was eliminated. For real. That mean
Jesus, do
Ovi
you
go get
watch?
another championship? Great. You
Jesus,
say
do
you
you
the de
watch?
facto? You the de facto Caps fan? I love it, Tizzle.
Yo, Jesus.
Who? Never told you that. Never told you.
I know.
Never told. I like
He
betting
said,
them though. I do like betting them though.
Would you say, Vogue? My bad.
I've
You
never
watch
said
Euro basketball, Euro League?
You said, do I what?
Do you watch Euro League basketball?
Yes.
Tizzle and I have
I
been
watch it
betting on
all.
that too.
We watch
Let's
it all.
go.
I watch everything.
Who do you
I
think
bet
that will go
everything.
to NBA from EuroLeague? Do you think anyone will go to NBA from EuroLeague?
Oh, players, I'm not too familiar. I just know teams I like.
Which teams?
It's like 3 KK teams I like. They be winning me some money, but some of them suck.
Okay. Hey,
Who else I like?
you know which team I support?
Who?
Fenerbahce.
Oh, you like winners.
No, bro. In soccer I watched Fenerbahce always, but we are good in all sports, in volleyball, in basketball, in women's basketball, women's volleyball, in every sport we are good. We even have boxers. Fenerbahce even has boxers, bro.
I like I told you I mean KK split, they suck, but they won me some good money, dog money. I think Sabak, is that how you pronounce it? KK Sabak winning me some money this year for sure. Basketball, Europe basketball. But soccer, I used to root for what's my team name?
What was the team then?
Not Manchester United. It was like
From England?
Newcastle. I fuck with Newcastle and EPL. Champions. Everybody love Barcelona, of course, but I like I actually like Banger Munich. I fuck with them. They want me some money. That's probably why.
Who?
Banger, the red team.
Bayer.
Oh, Bayern. Okay,
Or
that's German
Bayern.
team.
Is it Bayern or Bayer?
Yeah, Bayern. German team.
Bayern. Oh, Arsenal. I used to love Arsenal when I was a kid. That was my squad.
Arsenal just won 3-0 from Real Madrid.
I know they play them again Wednesday. I know.
Yeah, but Real Madrid should win this one. But I think they could even win with -2, so they go. They could go to the next round. -2 is
Arsenal
plus 400.
does Arsenal have to win outright to advance?
No, Real Madrid, Arsenal has to lose up to 2 goal difference, then they go through. So if they lose with 3 goals or more, then Real Madrid can go through.
Okay. Hold on. So if Real Madrid lose by more than 3?
No, if Real Madrid loses or draws, they don't go through. They need to win by at least 2 difference, so 3 or more difference.
What's that? 3 goals? 2 goals?
Yeah, bro. 3-0, 4-1.
Oh hell no! They is not beating.
What now?
They not beating Arsenal by 2 goals, bro.
No?
Well, they can, but I don't think 3 is. That's a stretch, bro. That's a stretch. But I what you call dog money though? Arsenal. But I think Real Madrid gonna win.
Yeah, Real Madrid money line is -150. Real Madrid -1 is
Who
plus
your team again?
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
But in soccer, we are not that great this year. We have Mourinho though, Jose Mourinho, the best soccer coach. We have him right now. I don't know if you know him.
You watch the American jump? That's not like the MLS.
No, not really. That's the lower division, you know.
Hey, vote. Relax now. Too much dip on your chip.
No, but I admit, in NBA and in baseball and stuff like that, hockey, you guys are good in America. But at soccer, they're just starting out at those lines, you know.
Now we stuck in soccer.
Hey, Tizzle, relax.
Yeah,
come on now.
Now we stuck in soccer for sure.
Man, we be having the superstars come over and playing. Oh, it's because it's probably too easy.
Our team boo boo in here.
They get banged, bro. They get banged.
Tell me it's not Nashville. Please tell me it's not Nashville.
American. I don't have, bro. American soccer suck. I don't have no American soccer.
Who your Europe team?
I don't have one.
Who your Europe team? Who your Europe team? I got a feeling. I think I know what you're gonna say.
My MLS team was New York though.
Who your champions in Europe League though? Who your champion? I got
EuroLeague. Who do you support, bro? EuroLeague.
Who your Euro? That's like Manchester United, Newcastle.
Oh, the Champions League soccer. I mean EuroLeague basketball. Who do you guys support there?
I like all the KK teams. I told you mine.
Yeah, KK. But which teams are there?
I like Split won me some money and Kovac. Is it Kovac? Sobac? Something like that.
Those are players, or not?
Oh no, I don't know players. I just know teams.
And you, Tezu, who do you support in EuroLeague?
Let's see. I don't know none of. I don't mess with none of like that. I really support the players. Really like certain players. I might see. I be betting on. I look at the games and I find a player like, yeah, I know him. He called, and I just go with his team, and it be working out for me.
Yeah, bro. And the
best players on the team be from over here a lot of times. So I be knowing who they is.
Okay. Let's go, brothers.
Yeah, those my early one. 1, 2, 3.
I like Jazz today, Tizzle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jazz NBA.
MLB. Yankee.
Giants. Oh, the Giants.
No, Jazz Chisholm, nigga.
Oh, Jazz. Home run.
Yes.
No.
He has 2 on Sunday so far.
Yeah, I bet you his odds. Yeah, I bet you his odds sick too.
600. Can't beat it with a stick.
600.
Yeah, and I got him and Josh Bell on the 2-man. $1 when you 50, 2 when you 100.
$2 when you 100.
I ain't mean to put the Mavs in there in my locks. They gonna win though.
After you get that 100, get a plane ticket to the Netherlands.
If I bet them, I'm gonna leave them in there. I don't think I bet the Mavs though. I leave them 14.
Huh? What'd you say, vote?
After you win the plus 5,000, book a ticket to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I ain't put.
You
the
said
miles in.
Netherlands?
Amsterdam, bro.
What, basketball
I
or
live here
soccer?
nearby Amsterdam. No, just to hang out.
Netherlands good, ain't it?
Yeah, bro. I live there. I live near Amsterdam.
I want to live near Amsterdam.
Of course you
Yeah,
do.
it's pretty fun.
Of course you do. Of course he does.
Sound like my kind
Whenever
of
you
place.
hit a big long shot from here, you can bet in cash here too. You don't need any account or stuff like that. You can bet in
Nah,
cash.
I already said I'm going. I got London on my bucket list. I need to go to Amsterdam for real. I probably have more fun in Amsterdam one.
Let's go, bro. Hit me up when you're here. I show you the best coffee shops, best weed.
Nah, hey, I
Don't go
heard
to the
Amsterdam's beautiful though. I heard that shit
yeah, bro.
beautiful.
Don't go to the commercial coffee shops. If you go to those coffee shops, which they have the best weed. Really for good price.
Yeah, everything. Judge hit. Right back down through my hits now. Try to get the 12 o'clock one. Try to get y'all some on the board. Cause I already wrote this shit down. Now I gotta drop it before. Yeah, so I like Judge on Logan Webb. I really got the Giants with that plus 1.5 first inning, first 5. I ain't dropping in the chat though. Judge got 2 home runs today too. So Judge home run. Did I put Judge in my home run slip? I think I meant to. I'm tripping. My bad.
What about this safe parlay? Clippers plus the points.
What?
And Denver Nuggets money line plus money.
I like Clippers with some points to cover.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that shit. Probably spelled right from the wrong, but right now we don't got time for that. Action, Jackson. That's spelled Tony wrong too. I don't got time for that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I got? NBA, MLB. I got MLS. They're supposed to be money lines. They probably gonna think that's MLS right now, money lines. So they'll know when they see the fucking teams. You most definitely can't parlay it though, but I'm just letting y'all know that that's not a parlay. Even though I played it as a parlay, I played them NBA locks in the parlay for sure. I played Reds, White Sox. I played Reds, White Sox, Mets parlays, I think. With Knicks, Bulls, Detroit, and Pacers. That's the first thing I made today. I had to get in some. That's what I gave.
Hey, Volk looked damn good, man, yesterday, bro. He broke the curse. I gotta give him his just due. Boy. Cause Diego was catching it. That was a great fight. I think experience just wasn't on his side. I think he got started too slow. And Volk, bro, I didn't know Lopez's chin was like that. My goodness.
Yeah.
Volk took some shots where I had to hold my breath.
win 100%, bro.
He proved something because history usually repeats itself. Like with
No, but Volk faced the best two fighters, arguably pound for pound.
oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, besides Jones,
He's sneaking in people. I mean, he top 10. He probably top 10 pound for pound all the time. He got to argue.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Islam is probably top 5 all time too, and Ilya is also top 10 all time.
Yeah, Islam. I think Islam a way better fighter than Khabib. Khabib ain't in my top
I
10.
don't know. Khabib is dominant.
Bruh,
Khabib has
Khabib.
better wrestling, but Islam has better
Look at his
striking.
resume. Volk, look at his resume.
Yeah,
That
true,
shit
but
is
I mean,
shit,
Khabib
bro.
has better wrestling, but Islam has better striking. That's just different. And Islam has good grappling too. He's doing everything what Khabib says also. You remember that Khabib was cornering him and he said, put the leg over his head, this and that, and he did it, stuff like that. You remember that?
I mean, Khabib. I thought he was overrated, honestly.
No, I think Khabib is also a top 5, top 3 or top 5 all time.
Hell nah. Who you
Yeah,
putting
bro.
over him? Top 3. He ain't better than John Jones.
I think arguably
Hell,
he's.
come on, Vote.
Okay,
Let's do
John
this,
Jones is
Vote.
better striking, but John Jones used steroids too. I could
Vote.
even argue DC is better than John Jones, bro.
What?
DC, bro,
please tell me you hear
with
this,
that,
Tizzle.
no, yeah, bro. DC with that physique, he had the big belly. He was doing great against everyone. And
Bro,
John Jones, John Jones beat him, but John Jones used steroids, bro. John Jones used steroids.
He wiped
Knock,
the floor,
knock
bro.
him out.
And then
I
everybody
don't
used
support
steroids in
that.
the
I
top
don't
10.
support that. No, bro, I don't support that really. I've never done that.
So Anderson Silva ain't in your top 10, is he?
Why, he did it too?
Yes.
Yeah, then I don't like that, I
Vote.
don't like that
Vote. If
stuff.
they were at the same weight class, bro, he's mopping the floor with Khabib.
Oh, I don't know. Khabib has good
Bro,
wrestling.
his jiu-jitsu
Better
is
wrestling.
crazy. John Jones like a black belt jiu-jitsu.
I know.
And he All-American wrestler.
Like, come on, Vogue. Don't give it
It's
to me
John
like that,
Jones
bro.
now. It's John Jones
Jones
now.
is
Like the
good, man.
wrestling, like
Don't
just
get me
wrestling
wrong.
ain't gonna do it.
So Khabib,
John
Just
Jones is
wrestling ain't gonna do it.
also one of the best ever. That's what I think. But
Khabib,
I don't like that he used steroids. I think if he didn't use steroids, he should lose more than he did. And he already lost to Reyes and Gustafsson and Thiago Santos. They say too, but
technically he didn't lose. He did lose.
yeah, on point.
He
Yeah,
did
but
lose. Now, he
robberies
really
happen a lot. You know that too. Robberies happen a lot.
yeah, they do.
So is Khabib better than GSP?
Well,
Khabib
I
didn't
think
fight
if
a
they
lot of
would
people.
fight, Khabib would win. But
Hell no.
prime,
Oh, vote.
He didn't fight.
Vote,
He
killing
didn't
me,
fight
bro.
it. He did fight a
GSP
lot.
was good as his prime too. GSP was very good at his prime too.
Right, all around fighter. He's one of the greatest, probably the greatest all around fighter.
Metzera knocked him out, right?
Yeah, that was luck though. I think if they would have fought 9 times out of 10, he was going whoop him.
Metzera and Dean Thomas are great too. Do you watch
That was
that
Matt
show?
Sears. That was his only big win.
Yeah.
Masira choked him out. He ain't knock him out. He choked him out.
No,
Yeah.
he knocked him out. He had stumbled him and then he knocked him. He curled up. He knocked him out. He stopped him. I'll never forget that shit.
So who did they
He
choke him
still
out?
doesn't forget that.
That's one Masira choked him out.
I remember we had that conversation before. I forgot who it was. Because I thought GSP only got 1 loss.
Yeah, that's why he's your goat.
No, John Jones my GOAT. GSP in my top 3 though.
And
I
who's
think
the other
Mighty
one?
Mouse better than Khabib. Shit.
Bro, Islam submitted Mighty Mouse. Islam submitted Mighty Mouse multiple times in a Darce choke, I think, and then he did it.
Who tapped him
And then
out?
he did it. Islam Makachev against Mighty Mouse. He said
GSP.
during training.
GSP.
Khabib can't be the GOAT because he quit too early. That's why he can't be the GOAT.
Who the tap? Hey, who tapped out GSP? Did you say a name, Tizzle?
He knocked him out. Masera knocked him out in the first round.
Oh, we talked about it before. Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes tapped him out. That's what you're talking about. Matt Hughes tapped out GSP.
And then GSP is your GOAT.
No, John Jones, my
Right.
GOAT.
Yeah, I mean over
He
Khabib.
lost to Matt Hughes. Come on, bro. Matt Hughes a Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
bro. But then Khabib is better, right? Khabib
Bro, his
choked out
resume
everyone.
is shit.
Yeah, in the beginning it was, but the last 5 fights were all top
Who's
five
his best
fighters,
win? Who's
right?
his best win? Vote.
Yeah, his best win, Poirier, Conor, Gaethje, those type of stuff.
John Jones got Gustafsson twice, DC twice.
Gustafsson, he lost once.
He didn't though.
It was a close fight.
Actually,
You know,
yeah, it
it
was
was
a
a
close
close fight,
one.
bro. It was a
It
close
was a
fight.
close one. But Reyes arguably beat him, right?
I don't think he beat him. I thought it was close.
He
It was. It
did.
was
He
damn
didn't.
near.
He
It was
didn't beat him
close.
though. Nah, he didn't. He didn't beat him though. He didn't though. Cause we doing that. If we doing that, we can change history on a lot of people doing shit. If we
On
doing that,
everything.
if we doing that,
Who? On
what's that?
Khabib,
What's
where
that?
who lose?
What's that
Who
trash?
did
What's
Khabib
that
lose to?
trash ass nigga name that keep trying to tell us the greatest in the world? Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's his name? That hype job. What's his name?
Oh,
Kemzat.
Chimaev?
Yeah. Like if we doing that, like Kemzat ain't shit. If we doing that,
Yeah, he lost. He lost to Gilbert Burns. If we saying that.
Yeah,
he not
but I'm
shit.
not saying Hamzat is
doing
top
that.
5 all time. I'm not saying that. So I'm not. I didn't bring up Hamzat. You just randomly brought up Hamzat.
Now I'm just saying in general, like if we changing, you know, Khabib don't got enough fights. He ain't got enough. He ain't did enough. He fought how many UFC fights? 5.
No, he
Got out
got like
early. He got
7.
out.
He got about 7, 8.
There's a
Hold
lot
on.
of people who could have did what Khabib did and said, "I'm undefeated. I got, I'm done."
Oh, but you know
That's
what
He
it
why.
got
is with
he got
Khabib?
13 to.
I watched a lot of documentaries and stuff, and it was not just Khabib. It was Khabib's dad, bro. Khabib's dad was a known legend in that sport. Khabib's dad beat Fedor in a competition. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Hey, he
You
got
didn't
13
see that,
to.
huh?
But it's really underwhelming. His
Khabib's
resume
dad beat
underwhelming.
Fedor in a competition, bro.
He got 13. It's Shaloris, Tabu, Tavares, Trullo, Healy, RDA, Horcher, Michael Johnson, Barboza, Raging Al, McGregor, Poirier, Gaethje. That's kind of underwhelming. That's really underwhelming. So his best win is probably a Poirier Gaethje.
Yeah.
But if you go to John Jones guy, he got Rashad. He goddamn like 6 Hall of Famers. 7.
Yeah.
He got Miocic. I'm just talking about from a Hall of Fame standpoint. Miocic, Sugar Rashad, Rampage, who else? DC.
Yeah, check out this one. Check out this. I send you a shorts right now in the YouTube chat. Check out that one. You see Khabib's dad getting gold over Fedor, and Fedor got silver. Bro, that is what I was trying to say. Khabib's dad was the actually GOAT, and he's the best trainer, I think. I watched his trainings, wrestling trainings. It's on YouTube, some of his trainings. And it's really interesting, he's showing every aspect of control in wrestling, on the ground game, everything. Balance. He knows it all, bro.
Yeah, I did that.
You see that? Did you see the video, Jizzle?
I'm gonna watch it. Hold on, I was putting the play in. I got you.
Putting the plays in, man. I'm trying to get my history in before you start. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes, my friend.
Then it's time.
So Bobby and Perez. Bobby then might go yard too.
I like Rushman in that game.
He ain't went yard on bro yet, but percentages check. I'm taking for a hit. Him and Perez are always taking for a hit. Yeah, I'm gonna take Rush too. I want to add Bobby too. Bobby with hard run, kind of like his contact rate. Kind of like his contact rate, man. Bobby and Pereira. Well, then so you can do props and shit now.
And what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In sports. Vote. He said he can do props now. If I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
With
I
an
can do
app,
props
you got
now.
an app. Props for what sport?
I
Props for
like Vinny
NBA,
again.
so
I
I
like
didn't look
Vinny
at
on the
the
back
other
to back.
sports yet.
Yeah.
Hey Tizzle, I like Vinny on the back to back.
Yeah. Quan, I think Quan had pretty good rate on Reagan's too for his. I got him written down. I already got my hits written down. I'm just seeing.
Bro, Quan been going crazy. Like
Yeah, I
for the
already
last
got him
couple
written
years.
down. Yeah, he had.
He might get
Imagine
the
for this
batting title.
win,
I might put something on him. Can we bet future batting title?
Not no more.
That's terrible.
Hey, brothers.
Not no more.
Inter
Yo.
Miami is playing. Inter Miami is playing in a few hours. Lionel Messi is playing.
Oh yeah, he played for Inter Miami, right?
Inter Miami, yeah, they are playing in a few hours. And Messi is playing probably too.
You like him for a goal?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe a goal and the win plus
I
money
like that.
together.
Oh yeah, I like that vote.
Sure, true. Blanco.
We finna fire Bullhose already. That's 3 coaches in damn near 3 years.
Just really got 8. Man, young boy. Play for Perez play for the Angels. That's a 1:00 game.
Score the goal is plus 184. And Inter Miami to win and Messi to score the first goal is like plus 500.
Twins. Make me sweet.
Make me honor. Make me lose my brain.
Melody. When the young bull was going federal, did he get a birthday? Paris. Still Paris in there. Phillies and Carson Nemo had good. Renato is Wheeler. Nemo had him
Hey,
home
did you
run.
want to do once these games start going on? Did you want to work on the Monday slate, like later on in the day? Get them plays out. Well, our predictions.
Yeah. Nemo. Come on, Paris. Nemo. Watch the first day. I take Paris for he get it. Took him for a live home run before he got it.
Yeah, I took it for a home run. That motherfucker been on 5 hours.
Nemo. Who else I got in here? TWTea, Shiro, Touré.
I like Tatis to go back to back.
Yeah. Tatis. Yep, I like him home run too. Shiro having 21 hits is crazy. And Two-Rain having 20 right behind him. It's even crazy.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, Polanco was the twin hitter that I like. Polanco may fuck around, go yard. No, he's probably not on case, but Polanco got a pretty good beat on him. He the only person with beat on him. Oh, Polanco play for. Did he play for the Twins? He ain't playing today. Polanco play for the Twins or the White Sox? Twins on it. He not
Jorge
playing today.
Polanco?
Yeah, Seattle. That's what he played.
Yeah, he played for the Mariners. Yeah, he played for the Mariners. I took him for a home run yesterday. I think he's gonna get it today. Try to run him back.
They should. Polanco. Showing the Judge.
I like Judge or you like Judge?
Welch.
You like Judge or Chisholm or Judge or Bellinger? For either or, Chisholm.
I'll do Tatis. What you say?
I said you like for the either or. Do you like Judge Chisholm or Judge Bellinger?
Chisholm, probably. Now Cody go yard too. It really don't matter between them two. They about the same home run hitter, Judge and Bellinger. Pretty close. Shiro. Judge, Vladdy, Rutsch, Bobby, Perez, Kwan, Nemo, Tatis, Shiro, Polanco. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Paris on there. And it's above me. And let me get this hit. Let me get this home run in. I'm gonna go Judge, Rutschman, Tatis. Vladdy. I'm gonna go Judge, Rutschman,
Oh, Pacers,
Vladdy, and
Atlanta
Tatis for
started.
the night.
I mean, not Pacers.
My
Orlando.
bad. Yeah, I already put. Yeah, I had to go ahead and slap that in. That's why I was doing a little earlier. Vladdy ain't got no home runs yet.
Who?
Vladdy Guerrero.
Yeah, it's soon. He do, bro. We just don't know when.
I want to take him today.
Do either or.
I'm gonna take him for a hit right now.
Do Vlad or do Vlad or Rushman.
Vlad 2 bases probably.
It's plus 250.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rush. Yeah, I'm going
You
rush
can do
for sure.
that.
I'm going Judge, Vlad hit, Rutschman home run, Tatis home run.
If you conflicted, just do the either or. It's plus 250. You getting a bang for your buck.
I did
and
2
you
bases.
can you can cover your ass. I like that.
I did 2 bases. Judge home run, Vladdy 2 bases, Rutschman home run, and I'm trying to hurry up for this shit start. And I'm gonna throw Tatis in there to close it out. And I'm gonna end it like that. I'm gonna close it out with my brother Tatis, man. It's above me.
It's above you.
It's above me. Yeah, Knicks down 2, Bulls up 2, Pacers down 5. Pistons getting smacked.
Already? It just started.
Getting smacked. 18-35. That's crazy. It's all good. I'm just flood the books. It's time to get my money back. That's what I just did. You know me. Got Judge home run, Tatis home run, Vlad 2 bases, Rutschman home run. Can you blow my mind? Yep, sorry, the Pistons go blow it. I ain't never been on the Pistons again. And they're gonna be the only one that do it. They blow it too. Out of them 4 lots. That's cool because I just faded. Yeah, so George Rushman, Tatis, I already been playing. I'm playing alternate tonight too. I should have stuck alternate in there at the end.
I like that chalk.
Now, I ain't played
Otani
them.
and Judge do.
Yeah, I took Judge, Rutsch, and Tatis, and Vlad 2 bases. I did 1 on that. I really got to finish those 2 o'clock MLB games to see what I'm gonna do. Hawks getting out on the Magic too.
What's count?
31-24. Show me. It's the Panthers up 10-9. They up 1. So really, I'm gonna start working on them late jumps in a second. I gotta want to rest my mind a little bit.
You said it's time to roll up.
See, we go. I got a list. I got plenty of hits. I got plenty of plays written down. I heard though.
Hey, did you hear me about the that IFL? You saw my pick?
What you say? I'm gonna look at the back end of the NBA in about an hour.
Bay Area Panther.
You said that last night.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did say that last night. I'm tripping. Damn, Jaden. Jaden posted something about Lacey.
What game's on? Let's see what's on television now.
You gonna watch y'all game?
Huh?
You gonna watch y'all game?
Couldn't watch something. I don't know. No, I ain't bet. Who? What watch you game?
Yankees ready to start.
Oh, I thought you was talking about you fair. I feel see if it's on.
They ready to start. It went live, but it ain't start yet.
Let's see what's on. I'm already eating now. Bucks. Kuzma had gone federal. Detroit and Bucks on TV. Sorry, that's. And then the Clippers and the Warriors coming on after that. That's gonna be a real game right there. Clippers Warriors. It's really a game I need to be watching. Bucks and Picks. I took I had minus 154. That was up like 13. I took them live at minus 154. Couldn't beat it with a stick. I got the pickings on the damn parlay. They got the blow, so I get my money back. Damn piece. I ain't fucking with pissing them. I just know better. Washington covering their spread. Knicks down too. I can get jiggy with that. Bulls just tapping now. Everybody doing right except
How much they down by?
20.
Jeez,
18. Yeah, I got them down by like 14 and minus 154. So hopefully
They
they
can
lose
pinch
now.
the
Now I
bitch.
want to lose. I would just lose now. Well, if they do come back, my parlay lose. If they don't come back, I get some money now. I kind of want to go sit down and eat and watch the games real quick. It's Sunday, just chill out.
Sunday fun day. No steak today, my boy. Steak Sunday. Oh yeah, Vlad at the plate. 2-2, 1 out.
Huh?
Watch you go yard since you brought it up.
Who?
Vlad.
Yeah, I hope so. I fucking hope so.
You took him for bases though, right? Instead of home run. He struck out.
It reminds me. Vlad struck out.
Yeah.
Let me creative for Halloween. You stop a lot of things, make a lot of shit, a lot of things. So, yeah, what the hook gonna be? I don't really know if I can hook on this bitch. All I need is a track in the background, the headphones that keep the beat going around in your head. What the heck that be? I don't need no fucking hook on this beat.
God damn it, Tizzle. God damn it, Tizzle, you sneaky bastard.
What's that?
I said you sneaky bastard.
I understand the love is good, but you still from the hood, so don't be messing with no bitches. You just taking my food. Unless you want food. So I'm to put and
Braves Rays on TV.
Yeah, I'm watching this Detroit Milwaukee now. Yeah, I'll push it. Yeah, I push it real good. Washington. Washington. Hopefully the Washington Wizards started. I took the Wizards with +8. Hopefully they start to get out a little more. They up 7. They money line still +130.
I'm gonna need them to tank for flag.
Yo, what they been doing? They get out anymore. Oh, yep. It's above me.
You said you got defenders too. Great.
Shit, probably.
Bro, I don't know why. Bro, I no bias Tizzle. I don't know why that shit +250.
Them either.
Like, bro,
They been
that
doing
shit
y'all
don't
like
even
that the
look
first
right
couple
to me.
weeks though. Y'all might be the team they trying to get money out for this year.
Cause that shit crazy, bro.
You know, see, we y'all push it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit down and give me some, man. Give me something to eat. Feel like I'm supposed to be sitting somewhere. I'm just good. So I might go 2% now. What the hook gonna do? I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the fucking truck in the background, the headphones. Yeah, keep the people around, and I'm gonna rip it out. What the hook? I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Okay, then play the phones. Capture us out. It's sick, NBA.
What they do? They put a cap on that shit. What they put a cap on?
Nah, Cade didn't play. They said he was probable and he didn't play.
Oh, that's nasty. Did they had his odds up?
Yeah.
I hate that shit. That's nasty. They said Steph supposed to play with that thumb injury. Judge got a double. They said you heard me too. Judge got a double.
Yeah.
Oh, I Judge. Yeah, I need to drop my plays in chat and triple.
There you go. I saw that Judge hit right there. That Judge for homer and Judge for. Let's go, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I should drop that Judge in here too, but I said it out loud and didn't even drop. I said MDS. I took it too. I put $2 on it. That's crazy. I should put more money on it. Damn. I put $2 on that shit. But I can play some more home runs. I mean, if I can play him again. In this world,
If it was up to me.
Actually, I think I'm adding motherfucking cheese later. I'm be back like just.
What'd you say?
I said I'm be back up later. Probably
All right.
night game, but
All right.